Good evening. Welcome back, everyone, to Trespasser. You may leave now if you so choose, based on this game. But it's a fun one. Hope everyone's doing all right tonight. Evening, Nico, if you're still here, Drake, Bruce, and welcome as well. And what an interesting game. We'll talk about it tonight. But it seems like some of you are excited to actually see this game, which, yeah. I did go ahead and watch. If you haven't watched it, interested in this game, Jurassic Park Trespasser, I highly encourage watching the video from Kim Justice. It's very informative and kind of sums up the whole development process and everything that led us to the game here. But welcome everyone, and hopefully you had a good retro week since we spoke last. But now we're back with a very peculiar one, indeed. So, Paw Patrol, yeah, we're you never know what the kids are going to be interested in. They cycle through and everything. They hop around for different interests. So I see you're in the Paw Patrol phase right now. But as a reminder, we're playing, or not a reminder, I'm telling you, we're playing on the P3450 with the Voodoo 3 tonight, which is actually technically overkill for when this game was launched. But this game did not run well on systems when it came out. This machine is a little newer than, I guess it's a 98, late 98, 99 machine, I should say. And, boy, I'm not sure who here has, like, really tried the Trespasser. I tried it only a demo back in the day. I don't remember what cover disc it came on, something, the Swedish PC Gamer, and I tried the game and was impressed by the physics and also laughed at the physics. It's kind of like the main punchline for this game, right? And the interactivity was amazing, but at the same time, the interactivity was hilarious. It was so janky. And I've learned now later on what made that happen, in the sense that they were basically given almost like an unlimited development time and money. And then at a certain point, they just said, no, we got to be out in 6 months. So they have to scramble to get everything completed. I'm paraphrasing extremely now, but that basically got to the point where you had features having to be cut. For example, I think that the main character was supposed to have 2 workable floppy noodle arms for picking up stuff, but they had to cut that, so they said, oh, she broke an arm in the crash in the beginning of the game, so you only have 1 arm, things like that. Some major concessions, but also, knowing more about it now, it feels like the game probably never would have been released if there was no actual pressure. One of the main people developing the game was Seamus Blackley, right? And he was one of the head people that helped make the original Xbox a reality, so it's kind of like a lot of connecting things there. But again, watch that documentary video by Kim Justice. It's really informative if you're curious on the development of Jurassic Park Trespasser. I think it's important to set the stage. This game was hyped extremely, so I actually found the original trailer for this, so we're going to do that real quick and show. See if this works here now. I have it set to play this video here now, but we're going to watch the original trailer for Trespasser, and you get to see, like, yeah, look, I mean, it looks really cool and rad even back then. And looking at, like, the next generation 3D gaming, it had a lot of promise, and it had a lot of stuff that it wanted to do, but of course never came to be. So real, it's fantastic. So real, it's fantastic. Trespasser. And I mentioned it earlier to someone else, but all I hear when I look at Trespassers, I hear the cyborg from Quake 2 going, Trespasser, Trespasser. Yeah, AVGN's video was really funny on that too. I recommend watching that one too. But it's, you put it in now, it's almost laughable. Looking at that, like, and then compare it to the real game we're going to play here in a second, of course, besides the screensaver. And my memory is not correct for how this game looked. I even thought it looked better back then. I played it on probably a TNT maybe or something. With the Pentium 2 300, I think. And it ran pretty poorly. It was patch 1. Yeah, it automatically kicked in because it's this machine is set up for that. So it's, I don't think I've seen that before. Is there a crocodile in there? Maybe it's a dinosaur hanging out. But the hype was ridiculous for this game, as you saw. And I remember magazines looking at previews, and then it came out and it was just a complete dud. And I think, again, it needed probably a couple of years more to bake and finish being developed. I mean, it was not a complete game, period. So the fact that they were able to launch any kind of product that was resembling a finished product was pretty amazing with the time crunch they were under. It was one of those where the ambitions were really high. And you think back to that era, you know, interactive sims and games like that. Most shooters were just running around and shoot, and that was it, right? And then you come with here that's trying to be a full interactive game, and that was pretty, you know, pretty ambitious. So, yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah, the software render is interesting in this one, but I also think you need to have a beast of machine to run it at any reasonable frame rate. We are running in Direct 3D here, with Will tonight, using then again the P3450 with the Voodoo 3 and the Oriole sound card in here is what we're playing on tonight, which is that Dell T450. So, good evening, Suka. Welcome, and also welcome, Pixel. So what I remember mostly playing the demo back in the day on this one is that the game ran horribly, just awful on current gen hardware. Now we're a little newer here, so we do have that benefit, but it still does not run very well. There's not a lot of graphical options. You basically just set the quality high or low, resolution, or if you want to use Direct 3D or software, and that's pretty much it, I think. So unless I missed something, someone else can correct me if you know more settings to change in this. Oh, there's the R-Rail kicking in for that extra spicy sound.
My name is John Parker Hammond.
And they got the Sir Attenborough to reprise his role. Minnie Dreyer plays the main character, I believe.
On an island I will call Site B. Site B was not to be a theme park, but a research station. This was where we did the real work.
So yeah, this is set after Lost World, I think. But they give you all the backstory here and everything, which is really cool. I mean, they tie it into the real Jurassic Park mythos, and especially watching that Kim Justice video, talking about how, you know, Spielberg was all on board on this and everything, and, you know, there was real support behind this to make this a true, like, integrated product, instead of just kind of like a ham-fisted, like, movie tie-in. But then again, the ambitions clearly far outweigh what they can actually deliver. And again, they were cut short, but that's what happens when you have these, like, products. I mean, I don't want to, you know, cast shade on the game, but I mean, look at Star Citizen now, right? That game has no, like, actual release date. It's been development for how long? Because they have almost unlimited funding, right? That's kind of what happens when there's no actual drive or effort to eventually get a game out, and it's hard to make it a product. The question is, would this ever come out if they just were unlimited runway? You can, you know, conjecture all day long, but Lord Richard Attenborough, like, they went for it here. It's like they did the whole thing, and I mean, it was trying to be a really, really ambitious game, and it feels more like System Shock 1, which I believe there are several developers from that game that worked on this one. It had all the components to be a true, like, trend-setting game, but then, of course, it faltered as an actual game because, well, yeah, they ran out of time. We'll check the options here on the video, which is pretty bare bone. We have the primary display driver set and the quality max. That's it. You can select Direct 3D or software. We are maxing out the Voodoo 3 here now, and yeah, it is a fantastic touch. It really lends legitimacy to it. And legitimacy, yeah, whatever. Your language is weird. It just makes it feel more cohesive. And you could tell in the beginning here how, like, they really had all these ideas that were kind of, like, not fully baked, but we don't have any other settings here. Just that's it. I am running at a max setting that this supports, which is 800 by 600 here with the Voodoo 3. And it runs choppy, but to be fair, this game runs choppy on any settings. You might as well have it look decent while it's choppy. This is a game probably that could have been benefited from glide and stuff, but I think to your point there, Pixel, if I remember right, at least from what I saw in the sources, that this game started development before accelerators were really a thing, right? So it was built with software in mind, and 3D came into later, which is why it doesn't really have great 3D support. It doesn't look like contemporary 3D titles. It has a very one foot in the software realm, to me at least. Blammo. That's a loud menu sound effect. But it really feels like a real, you know, Jurassic Park entry. But then, as we'll see once you get into the actual gameplay, then it just kind of falls apart a little bit. So, let's see what the audio, do we have any, yep. Yeah, we have 3D audio. Ooh, subtitles, yes please. Audio acceleration enabled, thank you. Blam, blam. Blam. No difficulty, so we'll see how we get on here. We will save frequently. Interlaced video, let's see how that comes across on streaming here. It's like, you feel bad for projects like this, where clearly they had all the ambition and all the ideas and all that stuff, but putting that into an actual product is hard. It's difficult. I don't make any, you know, making video games is hard, especially games trying to be this broad in what you can do in the game. Because think back to this. So this was 1998. This is before Half-Life 2, before any of the games that let you do like this kind of interactive physics-based game. Now we take that for granted. You pick up barrel, throw barrel. Like I'm playing Black Mesa, right, using the Source engine. And it has like just, you know, physics built in. And in this case here, that was not the norm back then. And the fact that they did so far to do that, to add all the physics interaction. We're not going to animate people, that's too difficult here. Interlacing. And we crash. Copy. That's awesome. Because, yeah, I saw that too. Like, there's a different mods, modern mods, that let you run this game on, welcome to Trespasser, right? That let you run the game with modern machines and at smooth frame rates. Because right now, I think it's capped like 20 FPS, right? Or something like that.
Marquez, are you there?
Hello?
¿Estás ahí? He was shouting when we went down. Just trying to level us out.
Everyone's dead. Your adventure begins here. Great. Yay! So we'll do that immediately. The infamous heart meter there. We'll pick up this rock here. Hey, let go. There you go. It takes a while to get used to the controls here. I believe there's a VR mod, Pixel. I haven't looked into it, but I believe there's an actual VR mod. That would be fun to try. And also horrible, probably, but...
It's warm.
Pretty casual for, you know, having... survived a plane crash. That's all the stuff that we're playing here. It's just one little tail section. And again, I'm not sure what everyone's experience was on this here. Good point. Now we're really thinking here. Man, coming in with the deep questions here, Brian. And so... this engine is really curious, and to my knowledge, eating Brett, and also welcome Brian as well. But this engine is sort of curious. To my knowledge, this is a bespoke engine, as a word. Take a drink. I don't think this is a custom engine, right, to do this kind of physics. So it renders foliage, whatever, in a very interesting way. Look at the detail, like about over here. You can tell I can use my armor as a pointer. The LOD here makes the remote distance terrain and objects incredibly pixelated. This is with Direct 3D, mind you. And I think that's just a concession you have to make, because the wide open vistas this game has are just like, it was beyond the technology, it feels like, at the time. Yep, there it is. And you got to check your health. I believe, at least based on the Kim Justice video, the health was supposed to be a tattoo on your arm. But since her left arm is broken, they put it there instead. And again, I believe if you turn the settings down, it doesn't really run smoother. It just... so we might as well just get our max quality. So this is basically the max we can. So, yeah, it is. It's like people standing behind and flopping the dead arm around. And again, like, the ambition is there. But, by golly, it just... you know, it's neat. Right over there. Hi. Woo! Even better when we get guns and stuff. We're gonna have some fun with the physics tonight here. But, Yeah, they were supposed to have two arms, but then you think about when this came out. So well before Half-Life 2, to me, that set the gold standard for physics interaction. I remember playing that, and I'm sure there were other games that did physics before that. I mean, obviously, but playing Half-Life 2 for me was like I pick up the barrel and put it there, and it does exactly what I expected to. Like that was like a aha moment for me playing that game and seeing the real world physics reacting in a game, and it felt just mind blowing to me playing it. Besides the story and all that stuff too. But it felt so natural, the physics, how it interacted there. You put something on something else and it fell over as expected. This has a little bit of a mixed bag on that front, so you can pick up things here and just interesting things happen. You can pick up a whole bunch of stuff, I think. There we go. Oh, come on, pick it up. You can do it. Drag and drag, drag. Oh. You can see the other arm there, kind of. That's true. She should be happy to have some arms. Well, let's jump up here. I bet we can do it. I believe, from what I understand, at least based on what other videos are saying, is that, yes, Half-Life's 2 physics were kind of like directly inspired by this game. This is one of the things they saw that made them like think we can do this. Of course, given plenty of time to do it. So, yeah, it is a little bit of Weekends of Bernie's. Come on, you can do it. Can you vault here? Oh, I dropped the plank. Can I put it back up? Oh. Forget it. Oh, it is so janky. I mean, you'll get used to it, I'm guessing, but what is this here? It's a megaphone? Ow. And they actually did change some things. There's actually no melee weapons beyond that, because apparently the collision detection was so janky that she would just kill herself because the physics of the weapons would hit herself constantly. So they had to change this. So I believe that pretty much there's no melee weapons in the game, mostly just guns that you use. So, and I remember playing this. It must have been on my P2 300, and just thinking like, wow, the physics are. And you see, like, there's no texture filtering or anything. It's very software like look to it. And look at the pop it. It's just. Everything have a shadow? Come on, we can do this. Pick this up. Stuck to my hand. Get it off. Get it off. It's trying to maneuver it. So the way the control scheme works is that the left mouse button reaches out your hand. Whoop! And she's holding it like this, you know. The right click button then attaches your hand to objects. And just like zig, 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 zig. We drop in the beat. And if you do that, now you're attached. And it's... the physics can't really catch up or keep up. Well, she broke her hand. It's fine. I think that's one of the things that for me was the most hilarious jank pieces here. Is just like the way that the physics interact here. Yeah. Basically. You can stack things then and get up on top of stuff, you know, whatever. But that's kind of like the whole idea with the game. It's just... There are some really interesting ideas, but then implementing it is much more difficult. Especially, you look at the physics again, thinking back to the era, we're talking about like games like, you know, Half-Life, you know, Half-Life 1 and Unreal came out in the same year this game launched. While they don't do the physics thing at all, really. Besides a little bit, I mean, there's some things moving in Half-Life, for example. The amount of interactivity they were trying to do in this game is really unprecedented, looking at other games from the era. And they give you a pretty wide berth on what you can do here, too. You can kind of go. And I think that kind of changes as we get further
Just one of
along.
the offshore islands. Coco's one of the Cinco Muertes, maybe.
Yeah, she doesn't know where she is right now, right? Let's see. X is backpedal. W. I'm going to run this. Yes, it is beautiful here. Look at these vistas. Good lord. I think this engine would collapse on itself if they're, action heroine. She just kind of walks in there. Firearms can be an important survival tool. Here we go. Now we're getting some guns. Oh, yeah.
8 left.
Whoa, okay. I think we're going to have to turn off the 3D acceleration there. No, not a restart.
Guess what that feels like. Heavier than I thought. Keep it steady.
You can aim the gun. So she's holding a combat shotgun with one hand. Okay. I think we're going to save, and we're going to restart the game. And we're going to see if it starts without that. I'm pretty sure the sound issue there came from having the 3D acceleration on. We'll find out. This is patch 1.1, so it is the most up-to-date version.
My name is John.
Yeah, at least it starts pretty quick. It scares away the dinosaurs. No sound at all now? It's a quiet shotgun.
4.
Neat.
8 left. 7.
That's weird. I don't have any settings on that, right? Play sound effects. Huh. Interesting. There's a dinosaur over there. You see it? Yep, it's right there. Whoa. Yeah, it is the thing. And like, yeah, that's great. That they
6.
decided to do that. But that's neat too, so it doesn't.
5.
Yeah, she also calls out how many gun or how many shots are left, but that's a bummer. There's no settings to change on. What is the setting we have to do in Windows? Let's quit out of here quick and go into our Arial settings and make sure there's nothing enabled here that forces it. There we go. Disable direct. No, we don't disable it, right? Yeah, disable acceleration. We'll try that. Because that should remove all the acceleration. I was wondering if that's kicking in and causing a problem. There's no volume that's down here. Nothing. CD audio. Turn it up. I don't think it's going to be used for anything, but... Yep, exactly. We'll come back to it in like later. Like, huh? I just will have a very silent... Still kicked in, but I think the start sound kicks in anyway.
My name is John Park.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else with the... I could freaking... There we go. The flickering there is gone now. Otherwise, we'll just roll with it and call it good classic jank. Nope. No sound effects on the guns for reasons. I'm guessing it's just not
4.
happily supported by the R-Wheel. I gotta look at the controls as a way to... like, put your guns away. Gore. Rotate wrist. You can do... ooh, nice. Move hand. Stow. Okay. Whoa. Look at that, like fully modeled gun here. Too bad I don't know how to reset. There we go.
4 bullets.
I already forgot what the stove was. There we go. E.
8 left.
Uh,
4 bullets.
okay, so you can have 2 guns on you.
8 left.
Hang on, let me aim there at the... Where's the dinosaur? Over here? Over there? Over here? Up here? It just never gets old. Hang on. Oh, there we go. I'm not gonna throw my gun. What did he say was it?
4 bullets.
No, that was stow. I already forgot what button it said for throwing. Wow. He's got pretty good throw there. Press F in chat for F. Man, that's a pretty good throw there.
8 shots.
8 shots. Gun safety is paramount to me. Like right over here. Open the door. Nah. First try.
8 shots.
Yeah. Squeeze in here. All right. Time for some adventure. You a dinosaur? Is that a dinosaur? Dinosaur over there. Over here. Up there. I mean, I applaud the fact that it's like, you know, the acceleration has a weight to it and a feel to it as the gun moves around, but you can't help it. This looks just ridiculous.
Phone line or a radio.
Baseball bat. Yeah, very Turok-like. Yeah, take that, dinosaur. Oh, yeah, we're ready for some action now.
Eight shots.
That is really interesting, though. Or a bummer that the sound effects doesn't work. I'm assuming it's incompatibility with the Oriel and the...
7.
Oops, I didn't mean to shoot. Yep. With the with the sound card and this game, I'm guessing.
Six.
Yeah. Look at the physics. And I mean, we sort of take that for granted now, but that was not a thing that was guaranteed back in the day.
Some kind of... Wait.
Can you read? Oh, look at the LOD there.
Genetic Technologies. That was the company.
Look at the quality.
Trial. After the trial, that old guy,
Blam.
John Hammond, wrote a book. He said it was somewhere in Central America.
My name
Bam.
is John Parker Hammond. I was born on March 14th, 1928.
Oh no.
This is when she realizes she's on Dino Island.
This is Site B. This is John Hammond's Lost World.
Now, Brian. No expense has been spared, except the dinosaurs. There are no dinosaurs. And, I mean, again, you just get, like, imagine if they had time to polish this. To, like, fully get it to the point where it was everything they were hoping for it to be. It could have been, like, a trend-setting game, but it just was not meant to be. And here, with an overpowered machine and using Direct 3D, it did run reasonably well. I think we're going to save, though. I feel like I'm going to die a lot in this game. I don't like that the restart is at the bottom there. I want the resume to be the main button. Any dinos here? Oh, we got a multiplayer mod on this. Will be just chaos. That's true. She's like, she remembers everything. I believe John Carmack said that he was inspired to, at least what the Kim Justice video said, to do the audio logs for telling the story in Doom 3. So this was trend setting on the audio log side too. It's down here. See, here in the beginning gives you that feeling like, wow, I can really explore. And I think it's like a wide corridor. It's not like this like wide open, you can go anywhere you want, but it's pretty wide in how you tackle and what you do. So again, a broad corridor. There's a gun up there. I don't know what's going on. The gun fall. There it is. Get the box out of... I can't see because of my enhancement here. There we go. Come on. Get the box out of the way. Get the friggin' box. I think I wedged myself on the box. There we go.
Around 10.
10 shots? All right. Oh, I dropped it. I think it's stuck in the geometry. Hang on. We're going to get this. Can I get it from the other side, or is it perma stuck there now?
10 shots.
Come on. Yeah. Oh, got it. All right. There is collision on the guns. You see, like, smacked into the boxes there. Do they have texture filtering? I gotta keep the gun out of the way. Whoops. That of a... Sound like it had a bullet.
8.
No, it didn't. Does it have? It looks like it, yeah, well... Sort of. Is that... You see it like the jaggies there, right? On the R. Like, it doesn't look like that... Anything has texture filtering. Maybe I'm wrong there. And again, the whole idea was that they didn't have time to implement the two arms. So instead you have this one arm thing of like walking around like this, like a... Bring my gun. Look at the majestic sight of the big dinosaurs. Insert the Jurassic Park harmonica song here because, yeah, it's very majestic. I'm going to see some raptors here soon, too. Oh, come on. The slight slope.
There must have been something in the memoir.
A Nobel Prize or a financial empire waits somewhere in a darkened room, in a dirty, derelict building, somewhere in the Pacific.
So I'm not sure where I'm going right now. See, it's a little open worldy. You can go there, sort of. Fortunately, the gun is impacting the geometry here. Ooh. Nice. Sound might be more problematic than I thought. That's not good. Yeah, pretty soon we're going to switch machine air at this point, because that's not good at all. Probably waterfall. The disable sound effect, does it... Wow, it doesn't really... Woo! So was it the music? Might have been the music. Yeah, I think it was the music. I don't think music's working anyway.
Of our recreations by 50 million years. The only true Jurassic native.
Hi.
Oh, man.
I'm not doing anything, by the way. The shakiness is just from the dinosaur walking. You really did it. I mean, it's like, again, you got to put it in perspective when this came out, but then you play it like Half-Life and like Unreal, and it's a game, all right. Look at this here.
Incredible smell.
They're kind of like shuffling. Yes. Thank you for this game existing so we can enjoy it today still. Yes, again, this is not the best way to enjoy this game now. I believe there's many modern mods that will make this game easier to play on on modern hardware. There we go. We're out of the thunder zone.
The smell of the jungle was everywhere.
Come on, you can do it. Climb. There's a slight incline here. You can do it. Come on. I think we're around to our first raptors here soon. Raptors are the kind of the main antagonists in this game. Shoot! I gotta watch Jurassic Park again now. I haven't watched it in years. And
All along, this was a stupid idea.
it's
I'm
iconic.
probably out drinking right now.
Who said that? Who said that?
And who?
There. 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 Let's save again. I don't trust. Who said that? And it is a little bit of like a horror element because, of course, the dinosaurs is ever-present threat, right? So, and then being first person and everything, it's got a thing going. I mean, definitely an ambiance. Oh Lord, do I have to jump here now? Whoa. Whew. How's our health? Good. How's it going there, Mr. Dinosaur?
5.
It's not a shot just for good measure. Shot our first raptor. It kind of just fell over. Apparently they were supposed to have pretty advanced like AI on how they behaved and everything. Again, overly ambitious, and it just ended up not working out.
Technology, the real trick of it is still in
We can make it. Come on, physics.
room in an empty building with a
Yay, physics. Look at that. I mean, you can't help but like wonder at the ambition here, because I mean, this stuff. What other games? Does anyone know games before this in 1998 that had this kind of physics interaction? Like, yeah, it feels janky here now compared to later ones that we're used to now, but like, I can't think of other games that were equally complex in their physics. I mean, it's got to be completely trend-setting here. I don't know. System Shock 1, which we played a few weeks ago, right? That one does have some physics interaction in the sense you can throw things and things fall around in the world. But this level, that, not this, that right there. Right there. I think I'm going to just ditch this little flunky there.
8 shots.
This pistol here, that's more my style. Yeah. This one, right here. This guy here. This. Desert Eagle pistol. Good thing there's a bunch of Desert Eagles laying around in crates. You kind of get the hang of the movement here.
This unknown has not been seen by any human.
But it just never gets old. Floppity flop flop. And look at the level of detail there. And it's like, again, you kind of got to make the choice, right? If you have a lot of detail, a lot of physics and stuff like that, especially a custom engine like this, which, to be fair, a lot of games had custom engines. Oh, hello, dinosaur. I see you.
7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Empty.
See ya. Where did the, I threw the other gun. Now we need it. That's a plant.
4 shots.
I'm stuck in the terrain. Come on. 1998 was a good year. And then you compare... Yeah. Again, like, this game was not... It needed a few more years to finish out, for sure. But at the same time, you think about, like... I don't know a game like this could have ever been finished. The scope of it is pretty insane. Man. What a year 1998 was. I gotta look up. What's the run button here? I missed it. It's super slow to walk here. Crouch. Replay voiceover. Use rotate wrist. Rotate arm control, too. Ooh. Oh, there's no run. Fair enough. Ooh, we can do... Oh, ah! That's not how a wrist rotates. That's not how a wrist rotates at all. Like, boing. Then we can actually get the gun out. And shoot like this. Not that... You want a broken wrist? Because that's how you get a broken wrist. Try to just reset. Ah. I think gore is like, it's selectable option, like how much gore you want. I'm not sure why there's a in the control setting there, but welcome, Mike. I feel this one of those they kind of shoehorned in. They needed the setting somewhere. So we have, it looks like...
A small theropod native to China.
Yeah, we already met the Velociraptor several times. Thank you very much.
Quite vicious.
Do not care for them.
Quite intelligent.
I think it's faster to jump. How's our health? So good. Yeah, they, like you mentioned earlier, they're really committed to the no HUD. And again, while I applaud the effort, it just...
This was the place.
Some games
It's an urban myth.
need a HUD, and it's not a sin to add a HUD of some variety, right? Welcome to Site B. So the story goes here basically is that Site A is Isla Nebula, right? Or where the main park is. This was the research site then, where they were developing the dinosaurs and doing all that kind of stuff. So this is where the real magic happened. It is fun to read and learn about because it's just what could have been. We can grab this box here and like, come on. You can really chuck it too. Monorail. I believe this is in fact the monorail station. Any dinosaurs up here?
Welcome to the city of tomorrow.
Can't engage this, huh? I think your monorail's still unfinished there. Fuel? Where's the pipe? Boy, I'm holding a... like, rebar? Huh. That's an interesting thing. I think you could push buttons here, but... I don't think... Come on. We're pretending like Disney wouldn't exactly do this if they could. And it would turn out exactly like Jurassic Park. Like, this thing's gonna get his money. Am I supposed to jump over this thing here? If I have to do that, it's gonna be a bad time, but we'll see. Yeah, I think so. I'm guessing this is locked. Oh, it's locked. Can I lift this? That's a door, alright. Oh, we're gonna do this, aren't we? I don't think there's a run. Unless I missed it. I looked in the settings again, but I don't think there's a run. This might be painful here. We might have to save before we make this jump here. I'm gonna run on the monorail. Yes, sir. Right in the monorail. Okay, I saw there was a plank here. Oh, yeah. First try. Ow. Oh, wow. It was even a... I see why. There was a loading zone there. And I think that was like a restriction again. They couldn't make it as open as they wanted to. And there's no limitation of memory expectation, too, around this era, right? So, there's only so much you could do. And I think the minimum requirements on this is like 166. I can't imagine running this game on the minimum. It's going to be just awful. I'm running now basically in max spec, but I don't think even more powerful hardware is not going to run it correctly. Whoa! Textures, how do they work? Whoa! Oh, that's... I don't think this is right. We're flesh meat bag. What the hell? Oh! Ugh. The world is inside out. I am inside out. You see the tattoo rendering there. That's excessively disturbing. Oh, what the? Okay then. Okay, this is normal. I'm freaking out. This is perfect. Ooh, a gun.
8 shots.
Who's the next one to get it? Who's the next one? Come at me, bro. We may have to try and restart her and see if it works, I guess. Which comes to shove, I guess we'll switch computers. But yeah, this is using patch 1.1. The last official patch of the game. Everyone. Yeah. I have a feeling Direct 3D support is not...
brought me awake one morning in New York. I almost didn't write it down.
Stop trying to ruin the mood here with your serious, like, perfectly delivered voice lines. I heard a dinosaur. Where is it? I heard one. Where is it? Jurassic Park. We'll have a few laughs.
What if a mosquito sucked the blood of a dinosaur? 100
God, that's so disturbing. Why is it meat colored?
It is then covered in tree sap, which, over the millennia, becomes amber.
It reminds me of like the texture patterns you can get like an MS Paint or Mario Paint. A chair. Randomly a chair. Oh, the chair broke. Stupid chair.
8 shots.
That's not the worst thing I'd worry about here. How many shots do you have left? Oh my goodness, there's a huge... Yeah, I assume so. Dinosaur. Well, dinosaur looks. Well, it looks like the distant texture is fine.
But you see, and here's
It gets worse as I get closer.
wouldn't the dinosaur...
We might try and restart the game, and if everything fails, I guess we'll go to software mode. I feel Direct 3D is not fantastic with this game. A good dinosaur. I see a bad dinosaur over there. Right over there. Come here, Dino.
Blood holds DNA. A tiny spiral of genetic code. Abracadabra.
6.
Oh,
5.
got him. Aha! Oh, that's kind of sad.
4.
He's doing something, all right.
3.
How many shots does he take?
2.
There we go. I love the death animation. They just kind of sit down. Yeah, I think I shot him, and actually he took damage and started limping, believe it or not. I'm going to save. I'm going to try and restart the game and see if that fixes texture. If it doesn't, then may have to go to software mode. I don't think there's anything else we can do within the audio station. Let's see. Do anything oral? All right, Suka, thanks for stopping by. See you later. Have a good one. I don't think there's anything else with the Oriole thing in here. There's the Montego. There we go. Audio app. Sound check. Oh, it's just the diagnostics. I see. I have a feeling it is just the game that doesn't like that. So let's try and load that save again. And then see if it just happened to be a level loading issue. And of course, there's the Oriole kicking in, so...
My name is John Park.
Now, I expected jank, but at least to get a knock on wood. Is that actually showing the textures that bad too? In the load? Sure is. I guess it takes a screenshot of what you're seeing when it saves it. Maybe it was just one layer of texture didn't load, I guess? It looked pretty hilarious though, but I'm curious to see. It's probably a direct 3D error, I'm guessing. I'm not hopeful that this is going to fix it. We can switch to software mode too, because it is just like, looks better. But asking about the Pentium 3 earlier, this is a Pentium 3 450. So it is definitely a, fingers crossed, we have flesh. Yep, we got flesh still. I'm going to have to assume this is a texturing problem with direct 3D, so we'll switch renderer and see how it looks in software, like how most people would have run it, so. Select new video driver. The only ones you can select is software and direct 3D if I remember right, yeah. We do have this here. Disable some of the options. But in medium... Let's try it to see. Maybe we'll load the textures. I'm not, again, hopeful, but we'll try it. It's part of the experience messing with a game like this. And again, this is the last official patch. Yeah, interestingly enough, they only released one patch, I believe. I think that there was just not much you can do at that point. Then there is the fan patches or whatever that makes it play on newer hardware. I'm not sure how much they fix in the game, so I assume they do, but it will run the game at, 60 FPS. 1080p, right? Nope. Just lower quality.
Sunlight angled down through the dusty air.
Look at the Skittles here. Let's try software. Or this particular whole area just loaded poorly. I think we have to reduce the quality or the resolution if we're going to run at software. I'll see. This is what that's what you would have had, right? So, we'll run. I'm gonna tinker with the settings here if we have that flickering here, but let's see what this looks like. I'm curious to see if it. No, it literally, this whole area is just broken. It runs pretty okay here, even though it looks even more horrible now. Ugh. Okay, we'll just power through the section with Direct 3, then we'll go back to where we ran at. I'm not going to mess with it. I will enable the old one, so I guess the textures just don't load in the section, or our save is just busted in that area, so... we'll just do high, max everything. It's up to you guys. Do you want me to switch to the other machine with the Voodoo 5? I'm sure there's a way to transfer saves. I would install the game on the other machine and everything. But I have a strong feeling that this either save is corrupted in that area or something like that. But or maybe just this particular area. So we'll just power through it in that case. But it's kind of par for the course of this game, I suppose. It looks to me like this section here is just busted, but I've never seen anything about this, so this is fine. I'm not sure how long they are. Not very long, probably. Where did my gun go? Did I drop it? Yep, I sure did.
2 shots.
I need something else to stand on. She dropped the gun again. Yep, sure did.
2 shots.
I mean, it runs decently smooth considering, but yeah. I have to jump up there. Sure, I can do that. There's a way to vault. I am not familiar with it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit. This is a pretty, typical, or not typical, but I mean, it's like, it's not exactly a crazy machine for the era here, too. P3, right in the middle for that era, 450. And Voodoo 3, of course, incredibly popular video card. And then the Aural Vortex is not crazy odd either, so if I'm supposed to make it up there, I'm not entirely sure. I might just shoot this pile here and it'll fall over. Oh yeah, I think you gotta...
That's it.
Dang it.
Empty.
Wow, she's got quite the throwing arm there. Physics, everyone. Come on. Come here, you stupid box. Come on. Come on, you stupid box. Lift it. There we go. It's pretty strong. There we go. Look at physics problem solving. I would say it runs pretty... I mean, besides the whole thing of everyone's fleshy... Whatever the hell this is.
It was the flowering of an ambition born 50 years ago. 50 years struggle come to this.
Again, the narration is really good. This is a very creepy environment. I mean, yeah. We'll see if the next level loads better, but I don't think the beginning areas like these are very long until you get to a new one. If it's corrupt on the next one, we may have to switch computer and try. I may not like this Voodoo 3, I guess. Whoa, hi.
Ow.
I had a gun. Right? Where's my shotgun? Let me use harsh language. I had a shotgun. Where's my shotgun? Ah. The gun next to this car here.
The hunters scattered, their prearranged hunting routes forgotten. Only a third of their number appeared at the rendezvous. InGen standard safari vehicle. State of the art.
Uh-huh. Is there a gun here? Nope. The dinosaur left me alone. I was figuring it would chase me, but... Huh. See, F1 gives you... a monorail. Ooh, futuristic. These tracks must lead somewhere. So I'm going to follow the monorail then. I could have sworn I was carrying... I don't think that the gun I had holstered carried over through the loading zone. I think that's what happened. Huh. Neat. The dinosaur's still there. Yep, there he is. Don't eat me. I don't know what my health is because I'm just flesh. It's mildly disturbing the texture on the character here. Ow. Oh, they're biting me. Welcome to Jurassic Park. I'm speedrunning strat here. It seems to be that hopping is faster than walking. Good Boka, and welcome to a fresh level of hell. This is Jurassic Park. Somehow. Alright, the dinosaur gave up. Nice. Their aggro radius must be pretty low. To get up to speed here, we're having some interesting issues with the game where it just does this. Our character is just a meaty flesh bag. And we're trying to see if getting to the next zone will make it load again. Tried a whole bunch of different things. Nothing seemed to work here. Also, gunshot sounds are not happening. So, a whole bunch of good stuff in this game here. There, I think those dinosaurs will fight each other, I think. Yeah, there we go. Fight for me. Look at that walk. It's so majestic. Oh, it's like from Star Wars Special Edition. Good lord. I mean, I know this is the bug, but it's still just freaking hysterical. The movement there of the legs were just flying everywhere as he's walking. I'm walking here. ABGN covered it. Also, Kim Justice has covered it. Both really funny and good videos. Kim Justice one is really informative, and that is just... Oh, it's a waterfall. Nice.
I rode south along the coast. Bus stations in the early morning. Eating vending machine food in the fluorescent light. Stepping out
You've
of
entered the Matrix.
city.
I feel like we're in Tron.
My knapsack. Felt the heat wash over me. It was good to be alone.
That looks good. This looks good.
Maybe for a while.
Probably looks better if there's some reasonable amount of textures. Oh, there's a monorail up there. More dinosaurs? There's a gun here. Certainly seems to me that there's definitely a distinct speed improvement jumping, but I'm not gonna...
Oh, thank God.
Oh, for crying out loud. What sound kicked in now? Thought it was background music causing that, but... We may have to switch to the Voodoo 5 here. I might boot it up just to have it ready. So we're not having a good time here. Nope, doesn't really matter. What's audio was left here now? Got rid of it there. Can you push this? Okay, how do you actually push this thing? Ah! What is going on? Is not happy with this. The sound card. It really tried. The game tried. Well, we can transfer saves here. But I think at this point we're going to have to, like, do a swap over here, because this is pretty ridiculous. Okay, so we're going to go to the Voodoo 5 machine. As much as I want to make this work, this is just getting ridiculous now. So, let's see if where it saves. Hopefully the saves are just straight up. Find target. Alright, we're going to do some live troubleshooting of this game here now, as expected. Patch, save game. There it is. Nice. So we just need those. So we're going to put those on our little NAS. It should be fine, I think. I haven't had any problems with it, so... Not saying it's not a problem, but... let's see. Dino saves. Save game 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Yeah, not impossible. All right, let's switch over to the other machine. I need to switch my... Oh, look at that. Great start here, too. I need to switch this. There we go. We're back to 100 or 1,000 megahertz. Okay. We're going to install this game here now, too. I don't think I have the ISO on here, but I can grab it. It's actually abandonware now, this game. You can get it from my abandonware, so... but I don't know if I installed on this machine or not. I was come prepared, so I have extra computers. Trespasser is here, so the question is, did I install it or not? Let's find out. There it is. Grab the saves too. It says play, so that's a good sign. Maybe I did install it on here. Let's see, where would it be here? Why? I created a custom background here to show that this is a gigahertz computer, which is really important. So where is Trespasser installed? If anywhere. It was in program files directory, isn't it? Maybe it isn't installed. Probably under DreamWorks, isn't it? Yeah, it's a DreamWorks game, so it's got to be under DreamWorks. DreamWorks Interactive. There it is. Trespasser. Okay, so it's already installed. I have the patch, and look at that. I've already prepared everything. How convenient. So we're going to copy the save files over, and we should be rocking again here now. Dino saves. Copy those over here. And then we will play. We'll see if it runs better now with the sound effects and everything, with the gigahertz power. Look at that. Barely a bump in the road here now. Let's check the settings. Switch to Direct 3D. With our awesome power here. With the Voodoo 5. Voodoo 3 wasn't enough, so we added 2 more. And let's see if I can load the... Look at that. And look at that. The texture is still messed up. Wow, that's pretty awesome, actually. So it actually is like whatever that level is loaded or in the save. Well, I guess the picture is just a screenshot, so we'll see. When you save, it probably just take a snapshot of your view, I'm guessing. So I'm really curious to see what it's going to look like now. Oh, we have Christian, welcome. Unfortunately, look at that, now it's loaded correctly. Do we have texture filter? Oh, I probably have the filtering on the Voodoo 5. Look at that, this actually runs a lot smoother. This is what the game's supposed to look like. Alright, now we're in business. Look at this. This is why I like having multiple machines ready to go. Clearly, it did not like the Voodoo 3. It did not like whatever drivers I had on there. It did not like that at all. So, why is my grabby arm? Where's he pointing? He's judging these. She's in pointing mode. How did I disable pointing mode? Oh, no. I don't think so, dinosaur. No, thank you. So how do I disable the pointing mode? I can't grab things. Do I have to go press that phone? Oh, look, there's a phone texture there now.
La computadora principal está temporalmente fuera de servicio. Por favor, contacte a su supervisor.
Fine. Well, it runs now. Quite a bit better. So, here we basically have then, you know, 3 times the performance of the expected machine when this game came out, and then a video, I mean, basically straight up, and now it runs a lot smoother, so. I believe it does, from what I understand. There's a pretty recent VR mod actually available. I had to jump up there somehow. Tell me I'm going to have to put this plank here. But this is a texture filter now, right? It must be because I have the texture filtering on in the Voodoo 5 control panel, right? There's no way it's doing actual texture filtering, but I think it is. I have the anti-aliasing enabled in the Voodoo 5. Should we check that? Because if it's not, that might be a good way to get a little texture filtering going on, but it is a little, looks a little too clean. So I need to get up here. So what can we do for physics here now? Can I grab these boxes here? I cannot. But I can probably take these. Come on, pick that up. That was a lame throw there, Ann. Come on. What are you saying, Pixel? Enjoy the game as it is? Retro game? We always mess with it. That's what we do. Oh, well, the rock's almost up there. Oh, it's stuck. Come on. This is any given day for me as I'm, you know, trying to maneuver around rocks here in real life. This is not working. Let's try this plank here. Can I... I cannot. Physics puzzle. Come on, get down here. Ah! Main character crushed under boxes. But it did it. Huzzah! It is janky, but it does work. Look at that. I would if I had a gun, but I will try a gun. I'm gonna have to guess it's gonna work. This How Much Alive, of course, is a pretty broad compatible card. My assumption then is that the oh, there's a dinosaur right down there. I do not have a gun. Yeah. Ow. Oh. Hi, Dino. Don't worry about me. It's funny because I had a gun holstered, but it did not carry over with it in loading. Oh god, I'm gonna die here. Oh, there's more dinos. Jeez. Don't have a gun. How's my health? It's still good. Can I use harsh language? Actually, it runs considerably better on this performance machine, so... I guess you can out-hop the dinos. Those velociraptors must not be very hungry today, I guess. I think we're gonna save, because we made it this far past here. Alright, well, it was worth the switch, but also funny, because that other machine is pretty much, you know, typical for the era, and would have been, I mean, what I considered a good way to play the game, right? But clearly not, based on that. So, here we are. A gun would be terrific now. Guns here? No. Yeah, I think they were supposed to have a lot more different dinosaurs too. And there are some, but they were supposed to have quite a bit more. I think there's a gun up there at the top. They just ended up having to cut most of that, so... Oh, come on. Oh, they followed me here. I'm screwed. Oh, there's a gun there. Get the gun. Oh, God. Ah. Mmm, delicious. Let's see if I can run up and get that gun where that was, and let's see if we can make this happen here now. Was that gun on the ground there, or did it fall down when I knocked the thing on there? There's a gun on the ground, so let's get that ASAP.
6 rounds.
See you back there, Dino. I see you. Right over there. I don't want to shoot until it gets closer, because, I don't want to waste the shots. But I also know they're going to come after me if I start doing physics puzzling here. The roaming AI seems a little weird. They're, like, kind of hanging out, but kind of not. That almost got the gun down. It's like any game like this you play. It's like, it's oddly, like... Oh, God. I'm gonna hit myself with a rock. You still, like... kind of get used to the way that the physics work. Come on, you stupid gun. I could, but I don't want to waste the ammo. I was trying to hopefully use the rock if I can, but... I will use the gun one time probably if I have to. Oh.
6 left.
Nice. Yeah, that was certainly a gun sound. So, moral of the story is, if you want to play Trespasser, you should probably do it with the Soundmaster Live and not an Oriole Vortex. One shot. Not in my house. Need a buddy, too. Tried. Can I knock these boxes down, like... I know it's supposed to be like you're just supposed to throw the rock here to get that. But
3 shots.
not that one. It's just so janky. Come on, come on. That was a good throw. He's just laying there. Hey, what's up? That was a good throw, too. The rock's actually stuck up there. Do I have to throw from the other side? I think I need those boxes up there to get... to make this happen here. I'm gonna, like, toss up all the rocks up there, and I'm gonna be stuck. The dinosaur keeps... Did he move? I don't think I can jump up here. I need those boxes up there. I guess I can shoot one shot. Oh, the gun dropped? All right.
Feels full.
Nice. Oh, yeah. What's it gonna be, Dino? Huh? You don't want any of this. Come on, be a Dino. All right, I'm having way too much fun with this. Like, it's super clunky here. Trying to, like, aim down the sides. But, so yeah, you basically use the left mouse button, like this. And you can move it around. If I press the left mouse button, it puts it in mode. Now, while holding that, if I hold shift, I can tilt the arm this way, up and down, like on this axis like this. And if I hold control, I can do this. So you can really fine tune it, but it's incredibly clunky and like rough to do. So we need down one down. Might use the other.
Shots. 2.
What?
1.
There we go. Just wanted one box. That's all I wanted. Drop it. Can I jump up here? Where'd the box go? Oh, like, oh. The physics collision is just, if I understand it right, at least what the Kim Justice video was talking about, is that the collision they built is like, it basically just repels objects. So the stickiness, you don't think about that, but like how objects stick together or friction is pretty important for especially stacking and stuff like that. Think to Half-Life 2. You can stack things pretty easily and they stay put because they're not moving. Here, I think the base of the physics engine is to repel each other, which is working great when something is flinging at it. But when you're trying to stack, it makes it a lot harder to make it work. Yes, I made it. Alright, I'm gonna leave the gun. I have one more. It's pretty cool. You can see it on the holster there, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna save. This machine, of course, seems to be much better suited for this here. Not saying it's not going to crash or have other problems, but it seems better suited anyway. Okay. Let's keep exploring. Do we have any sound? Subtitles, we need that for sure. Resume. Ugh. It really is. And that's the thing, too, is like, and it sounds like hyperbole, but 1 gigahertz and a Voodoo 5 sounds like a nice, sweet combo, and it's just, it's very versatile. Look at this.
Feels full.
You just, boy, I don't know why this island went under when they have just a guns laying around randomly. I mean, works for me, but, what a bone. Hey, we need something to spice up this this area here. Let's just put a huge dino bone here. Oh, there we go. Like it just... Okay, that's one way to use your geometry budget, I guess. What kind of gun is this here? Yeah. Cool. You can tell they tried, and it's just... I don't know... At what point in the development of this game, like which had trouble development or in the sense that they ran out of time, at what point did they do the noodle arm and decide this is what we're going to do? And the physics here, the interactivity with the noodle arm is what's going to make this revolutionary. Think to Half-Life 2. You have no actual like physical object in the world of your character in that sense that you just push button and it picks it up, right? Because I think they realized that just you can't do that realistically to make it even look decent. You know, it looks just awful. And thus we have the noodle arm here now. Is that a dino down there? Oh, poppin'. He just... Oh, that's awesome. He was just flying. And then spawned into the world and flew down. Look at this vista. Take it in. Just really soak it in. Yep. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Move, dinosaur. Aren't you supposed to be moving?
A lost world is a sort of scientific myth, an evolutionary scenario in which an ecosystem
I love the
isolated
movement of the
from
legs there. It's just like...
the rest of the world changes, leaving a tiny, fragile pocket where...
Yeah,
species
again, it's just,
survive.
you know, you gotta put it in perspective what year it was released, no doubt. So is he... You're right. And Pixel, you mentioned earlier she has, like, committed that entire thing to memory. Is she listening to an audiobook or something, or is it just...
Feels about half.
Took a lot of ammo to shoot one raptor there, but... Been playing too many, like, survival games. I feel like I should, skin it or something. So this broad corridor, right? It's still moving you in the direction you want. Nope, 1998. And that's the thing, like, there's a video from Kim Justice on this game, which is really very educational. And there's also AVGN did a funny video on this. And it's a fascinating game, and they shot just too high. With just like the ambition. I think that dinosaur is stuck in the trees here now. Clipping around. Oh, here we go. Where's the balancing stuff going again too? So it's still balancing even though they're not moving. So I think it's just a random effect applied as you get closer. Right? Okay. It's got a little bit of a Doom guy there. I see a dino way up there. So the draw distance is actually pretty impressive, even though the LOD is just horrendous. But again, they were trying to do too much and ran out of time. But if you look at like what they actually were trying to do as far as physics engines go, it's super impressive because I mean nothing else came remotely close to this around this era. Hi, Dino. I see you.
In the winter, we began building the supports for the elevated transit system that would unify the island. Concrete towers rose through the jungle canopy.
If I could not shoot you, I could save ammo. No, 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 no. Oh. Oh, thanks. There's just snacks falling from the sky. Oh, like, oh. Munch, munch. Well, I've saved a little bit ago. So what killed us was not a dinosaur, but the fall. Which, you know, realism, I suppose. It's not like she could just fall in that distance, no problem. That's a box where the gun was? Okay. That was the next one. There you go. There's the gun box. I had the wrong box. There it is.
Feels full.
Ugh. So yeah, if you haven't seen this game before, the hey, what's the smell? The physical movement of the objects in the game and the game world is what just gives it the jank feel, and also just makes it, you know, not just look hilarious, but you know, again, I keep wasting the word. Wow, the pop-in is just fantastic.
An ecosystem is isolated and preserved. The rest of the world changes, leaving a tiny, fragile pocket where ancient species survive.
Yeah, this is directly a sequel then to Lost World, so...
Feels about half.
You good? Dead? Okay. Good. Do 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 do. Yeah. It makes it really fun. I mean, it's like, again, and I think that if you gave this game a fair chance using the modern stuff to play this on a modern computer with 60 FPS and, you know, quote-unquote high resolution, at least 1080, I think that takes a lot of the rough spots away, right? And I think that there is a pretty vibrant modding community trying to restore a lot of what was in the game, because they had to cut a lot of content to make that deadline. So, again, there's raptors up there, too. And there. So, again, it's probably better to get up there without using all the ammo. But, clearly I had a little issue with the gun here, so... Is there another gun here? Sure is. Random guns laying around.
In the winter, we began building the supports for the elevated transit system that would unify the
Transit
island.
system.
Concrete towers rose through the jungle.
I'm going to save again here, so we don't have to backtrack again here if we fall to our untimely demise. I'm watching you, Dino. Do, 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 do.
Almost out.
You better run.
Empty.
What?
Feels full.
Okay, I guess I got it. Okay. Oh, for crying out loud, there's more dinos here.
Lindstrat
rounds.
guns, by the way, Swedish made, unbeatable for accuracy and rate of fire.
Of course they are. They're Swedish. They're the best ones. Lindstrad guns. Okay. That's random. I'm going to save again before I make that jump there. Because reasons. Whew, almost overshot it. I think the last time it actually broke my leg, and that's what happened. Why? Besides, like, showing off the physics crap, why are there crates on this here? No, don't drop my gun. I needs it. I have to make this jump here. Morning, Andy. Well, noodle arm is a little bit mixed bag so far. It's something, all right. Oh, my gun fell down. Bye, gun. We have lots of raptors down there now.
Carrying up out to the southern base and the
Made it.
African Causeway would bring visiting scientists north from
Made
the
it.
southern beach.
Whoop.
Wow. They certainly were serious about their monorail.
Well, fine, if the sounds so derisive now. We're kind of saving our bacon. It was.
Hasn't been used.
That don't got me. The gunplay is so-so. Oh yeah, we're up here again. See if we can keep this gun now. I don't think we... There it is. Oh, it fell. Ah.
Carrying up out to the southern
I
base
wish you
and the
could
African Causeway
hold
would
more than
bring
one
visiting
gun.
scientists north from the southern
At least
beach.
holster more than one. Again, it's not worth using the resources here, right? To shoot all of them because you're not going to have enough ammo, so... I think the noodle arm so far has treated us alright, but the jank of the jumping here was really... Okay, you're not supposed to make that, apparently.
Feels full.
Take that. Can we get the other gun now? Could come in handy. Well, Swedish made after all, so it's superior. Where did it fall? I thought it was right here. Yep, there it is.
6 left.
Yeah. That's true. She doesn't have a look, and it's so clunky, because again, what's the harm in having a UI? I mean, I get it what we're trying to accomplish here, but having her call out the ammo count, it just feels very clunky. Clunkier than an actual UI would be, right? But again, they were going for a thing, and by golly, they went for it, so... Walking Simulator, Dino Edition, with guns. It's fun, like, all these games are trying to make it so that, you know, she's just an average lady or whatever, and she just happens to step up to the occasion and handle guns, and it's easy to rag on the engine now, but think back to 1998, I mean, it's, there weren't that many games that had this kind of, like, open areas. Piece of rebar here, yep. Hi, Dino. Hi, Dino. There's a shed down there. It'd be cool to check that out, but there are also dinosaurs down there, so... It's an outhouse. There's a gun on top of the building, but I already have guns, so that seems unnecessary. It's a rifle there, yeah. We're just gonna leave that alone. Camera Bob, anyone? Oh, there's a big crate here. Why are so many crates on the monorail? I don't want to lose this gun. I don't think I'll be able to make that jump. Call me crazy here, but I don't think so.
5, 4, 2, 1. Empty.
He really just moved. I think that one's dead. Well, now it might be interesting to go get that gun. And it's one of those, like, you gotta get used to the game, and then it gets easier the more you play, it feels like. I mean, not saying it's easy, but, oh, there's another raptor there. I should just ignored it. Oh, well. I don't think I can make it to that. Whoa. Temper. Oh, yeah.
Full clip. 10 shots.
Ready to go, Raptor. You in the house. Have all time for yourself. I think the Raptor went in the house. I love the fact that, like, you know, again with the noodle arms, but, like, also I'm sliding on the roof. I'm not moving, but I'm still slowly sliding off it because of physics. How she, like, holds the large weapons is straight out, because otherwise it would clip into her model. I think it managed to die by itself on the geometry somehow. Good going there, Raptor. Proud of you. Yeah, okay. Gotta aim down here. Is literally like holding her gun just straight out. This is like a full freaking rifle or shot. Yeah, it's a regular shotgun. And the idea that you're holding it like this, the recoil's fine. She just got that strong arms. Like I said, she's ex-Special Forces, obviously. Everyone's ex-Special Forces. Especially Seagal. No, it certainly didn't have as much detail. Oh, let's see. Now we have a choice to make here. Which shotgun do we use? This is a random guns. I guess we keep this one for now. Or we have to get up on this one here. There's a gap there. Yeah, I mean, Unreal didn't try and do that kind of... That was the wrong button. They weren't going for that, like, density, I guess. And I mean, I would argue that Unreal definitely looked better, but it was not in their primary focus and had no physics interaction at all, right, versus this game. But yeah, that's the first one game that I think of too. It's just also Unreal because it had similar, like, open vistas at least. Oh, this is, again, very impressive, so... This platforming seems like just a bad idea. And even on this one here, with 1 gigahertz and a Voodoo 5, it's still choppy here and there. But again, I don't think the direct 3D implementation was that great. I'm not going to make this jump. I'm probably not going to make this jump, no. Where did you go, Dino? See, I hear you and I saw you. I'm not trying to stare the chest. I'm just trying to look down. Oh, wow, that almost killed me. I think you regenerate to health automatically, but... Yeah, see the tattoo there, if you observe on that area, you see the tattoo there will slowly drain health. So it has auto shields, actually. Just real look at it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, when you're a teenager playing this game, that was something else. Just a gun. I'm holding a gun. And it's got its charm, you know. It's for its many faults. Unfortunately, I'm also sliding again due to physics. It's got as many faults, but it also has a fantastic charm to it, right? Still sliding backwards. And just you imagine, like, if it had another year or two to polish this. But then, at that point also, if this came out in 2000, that would have been so outdated. Why are there so many boxes stacked on the monorail? Like, that would be a bad place to stack boxes. I think there's probably another level transition here. Yep, there we go. Nice. All right. Well, this machine handles the game a lot better anyway, even though it is vastly newer than the game when it was released, at least 2 full years, so... See, oh. I lost both guns. It doesn't... Oh, there they are. At least the gun I was holding. No, this is a new gun. I don't think that's how you hold a full, like... rifle like this. I mean... Really?
1981.
This is like...
Out of the helicopter,
yeah.
already beginning to sweat, and looked around at the lush forest.
The arm bounces too when you jump. Let's save it. Trespasser. Okay. So put yourself in the shoes of playing this in software mode on a Pentium 166. I think it's probably virtually unplayable, I have to assume. Like, that was the minimum requirements for this game, but that is not even remotely... I mean, yeah, maybe make it run. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know that this game scales perfectly with faster hardware, although here it runs quite well now. But I think that you have to use the modern patch. If you were to do the modern patch, you can play it at 60 at 1080p or higher, right? And it's going to probably run a lot better. And it looks like that might be the preferred method to experience the game now in a modern system. And yeah, and I think I could have sworn I read that there was a VR patch or a VR mod for this game that actually lets you play it in VR, or probably patch onto something else. So,
the first task was genetic recovery.
Yeah, I think that was not uncommon. I mean, most people probably sat on that kind of machine. So,
extracting preserved DNA and reassembling the complete sequences, bringing it up the well, we call it.
Yeah, I do really kind of want to watch Jurassic Park again now. What a great movie. Oh, that raptor just kind of slid in there. Bullseye. You're a goner. Bye-bye. I was trying to line up the iron sights, so I had it kind of like ready to go. Because otherwise, you know, if you don't pay attention to where the iron sight is there, your gun will, you know, shoot wildly to the side, right? So at least it's kind of in the middle, so it's pointing straight. It's hard to see there, but... yeah. Yeah, that's true. It will be interesting to try this on a much more powerful... Oh, craze, look at that.
Any computer center in the Americas.
Mm-hmm, craze. Man, those craze are cray-cray. I believe you do run into a cray supercomputer later and have to do some puzzling with it, actually. Is there going to be like a jump scare dino here somewhere? Dino? There? 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 There. Yeah, the raptors were almost about the same age. Ken and I are about the same age, and I was not... There were parts I was seeing in theater, and I was not, like, fantastic. I was pretty scared, honestly, at several parts. But I'm not sure what age. Like, I'm looking at our kids, then some of them wouldn't care, and some would not like it at all, so...
Whatever.
There's got to be another raptor here, yeah. Don't do it.
17.
17 shots, man. It's a... That was a hit.
15.
I'm gonna jump up here. It's over. It's over, Raptor. I have the high ground. Oh, oh, no, no. Don't drop the gun. I got stuck in a geometry. No.
15 or so.
See, she's not... Can't exactly weigh it, right? She's kind of like 15 or so. So she's just guesstimating. Unfortunately, the gun is getting stuck, yeah, in the geometry as I'm walking, kind of flipping up. Pretty funny if it, like, lands on the ground and smacks her in the face with the butt there, but... Collision detection is present. 15 or so, which is exactly right, yeah. Yeah, Lion King was rough, so...
In a quiet, locked room, the extinction of species, the history of life on Earth, is being methodically reversed.
Sir Attenborough's, Lord Attenborough's, narration is a little juxtaposition to this world here now. They were playing now on something that would not have been your experience at all here. Did I hit it? I think so. Ah! I can't.
8 left. 7. 6. 5. That's it.
Gun is stuck in the raptor. I can't move it. Cheese it. How's her health? We're good. Ow. Stop it. Stop it.
The hunters landed on May 13th, 1997, deep in the island's southwest. Most of them had worked...
No, bad raptor.
...for years.
It was like, the gun is so long, right, that once the raptor gets close in, I can't shoot it because it is like, it won't... Whoops. There's another gun up there, too.
17. 15.
Die. Alright, now we got some more guns here. And at least the health is regenerating. And I know that feels a little silly, but at the same time, if you had to, like, find health packs, I think this game would have gone pretty tedious. I'm just gonna knock this over. Gun! Now! Here!
8 left.
Yeah, I was able to get that through there. Alright. We're gonna save here again. I'm saving a lot because I just feel like something's gonna, like, to screw me over pretty quickly. And, yeah, I mean, again, you gotta, like, put in perspective the era, right? It's, again, using the word ambitious. I've used it a lot tonight, but I don't think anything else tried to pull this off what they did. Physics engine, vegetation, like, I mean, it's basically like a freaking, you know, pre-crisis here going on. Crisis for the era. But there's no hardware that would have ran this smoothly at the time of launch. I don't think there's anything that would have existed that would do that. Just, is that a Mac 10 there? Whoa!
6.
Desert Eagle is quite effective. So, we take the Uzi or the Desert Eagle. Well, the Desert Eagle seems to be pretty effective. I prefer the slower shots of these things because they do come in slowly. And there's actually even different, like, varieties of raptors, different, like, species of raptors that had different patterns on them and everything to make them identifiable.
Permitted no failures.
Spared no expense. Yes, yes, we heard it all. And even with this extra horsepower, it's still, like, popping in and being weird there. The raptor popped in before the, oh, it's a lot of raptors. That's a different coloring on that raptor, I think. Come at me.
7.
I'm gonna go back and get the other ammo here, I think, when this is...
5. 4.
By 1983, we held 13 new patents.
I was in high school then.
Mm-hmm.
1.
Well, come on, raptor.
Empty. 15 or so.
Good lord. That took a lot of shots. All right, let's go back and get the other ammo there. I see why they give you extra ammo. You know what? It hasn't crashed, but you probably didn't see Andy earlier. We played on a different machine, so actually I should switch that. We're not playing on that anymore. It's a technical snafu here. Where did my mouse cursor go? There it is. I need to switch this around here. Let's see. See, where is the... There we go. Put the right specs on there. Taboo. We played it on the P3 450 at first with the Voodoo 3 and the Oriole Vortex. We had some problems there. The audio was glitching. And on one stage we had just... The texture wouldn't load, and we basically just had, like, flesh-colored textures. It was really bizarre. So we ended up switching to this machine, which is the P3 1 gigahertz, and it seems to be handling the game a lot better. No glitches or problems since then.
Feels full.
How? So she's a random, like, person. How does she know how much ammo's in all these things? She keeps saying, like, feels full, feels about 15. This doesn't make any sense at all. None at all. Just broken the whole ambiance now. I am curious to try the modern version of this game, the patch and everything. Like, how does it play once you kind of iron out the performance issues? Take those out of the mix. I have a feeling you can probably sneak around all these dinos and everything, but this one took a lot more hits than the other one, so not a good sign of things to come here. It's still, like, fully modeled, like, 3D guns and everything was not a given. How's it going there, Mr. Dino? I think you're dead. But we haven't had any actual game crashes yet, besides, you know, the really wonky stuff. Guessing with driver incompatibility or something going on there. But like, hard crashes? None. None at all. In case you missed it, we are running on the official 1.1 patched.
November 1983. Test fertilization of an artificial ovum.
That should be up there and not down here.
The tiny eye drop.
Oh, well.
1 drop. 2 drops. There. The genie was out of the bottle.
You're reading with a lot of feelings there, Lord Attenborough. There's another gun just laying on the ground.
It took shape inside its egg, and I watched it on the ultrasound monitor. It looked like a
Look at
ghost
this. Whee! Squish. Funny story, I believe, at least based on a Kim Justice video, that was a specific piece here that Spielberg wanted in. He came and designed that trap where you shoot the car and it falls down on the raptor. And with the physics, you can do that. Not a VR remake, but there is a... Well, there's a VR mod. Yeah, it is... It is Richard Attenborough, right? No, David Attenborough, yeah. He is the actual actor who played John Hammond. He's the actual actor, so they got him to do it. I guess they just asked him, and he said, sure. And that was it. And he recorded the lines for this game, so it is actually him.
I began to have my first inkling of the seriousness of our work. How deep the well was.
And he...
This was
very
life
soft.
From 65 or 100 million years before mankind.
really done it. This is not a normal situation.
Well, yeah. You're running around on a dinosaur island with guns and pretty obvious this is not normal. There's music. Oh, there's the T-Rex. I don't think we're gonna try and not talk to the T-Rex. Bye, T-Rex.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah, I can tell.
Lizard. They reigned for 25 million
Whoop,
years.
whoop, whoop.
We grew 7 of them. The 7 rulers of the island.
You guys go ahead and settle your issues there. Yeah, Richard Attenborough is the one that played the character in Jurassic Park, right? So, John Hammond. Oh, there's another T-Rex there. Why not? Save time. Mostly because I don't want to have to go through that whole movement again there. Okay. Yeah, let's just try and not, like, get eaten by the T-Rex. Oh, that's something different. I forgot what those dinosaurs are called. The ones with the crest on their head there. Ooh, a little waterfall. Look at this. Come on, Johnny Johnson from Gävle. From Norrland. Alright. So that one's probably not hostile, although the walking animation is... And again, this you gotta... did he just take a bow there? Take your partner by the hand. Language, Christian. He's just kind of pondering his life choices, I guess. The physics interaction, you can tell, like, they were really onto it as far as, like, you know, getting all these things to interact with each other. But it takes a lot of work, I'm guessing, to make that happen, especially in this era. And probably never just got to the point where they wanted to, obviously. I believe the peak up there is the end of the game, too, so you see that the whole time. I go on the top side of this, or do I have to go on? I'm assuming I have to go in here. They want me to do... I don't think so, but... Ooh, what's this then? This is probably a boot. Sweet, I keep it. I wasn't enough to shift that whole car.
Feels full.
This is probably fine. I should probably keep going here. But no, I think that the what happened was that, so it's under DreamWorks, right? And I don't think any of that stuff happened, but it was all done in-house by the entertainment division of DreamWorks. Well, entertainment, but a game one, and they had only done a few games before that, but then they assembled, like, basically a team of really all-star developers at the time. A lot of them having worked on System Shock and things like that, so they had the talent and everything, but what happened, at least I'm paraphrasing extremely, especially based on the Kim Justice video. Definitely watch the Kim Justice video on Trespasser. But, you know, they had a lot of ambition, a lot of ideas on what they do, or what they wanted to do, but then they were basically just without a timeline or anything, just kind of developing like crazy, and then eventually they were told straight up that, you know, you have 6 months to complete the game, and they were not even remotely finished at that point. So they had to cut a whole bunch of stuff, mash together a whole bunch of stuff, and just get the product shipped as fast as possible. And that's what led to kind of what we have today, which is kind of the legendary, like, jank and this.
Almost gone. About a dozen. 12. 10. 7. 6.
Goodness.
4. 3.
Okay. No problem. And again, we're holding a assault rifle with one hand like this. And she's not even flinching shooting it. There's a 0 recoil. There we go. Yeah, it's clearly like... Oh, you moved again. All the ideas were left unresolved, right? And it's a shame, like, what could have been. But at the same time, you think about it, this is 98, and they rushed it to get it out. I don't know that this game would have been completed until, you know, at least another year or two. Because, I mean, they had so many ideas on what they wanted to do. And had to cut it short aggressively. But they also had no, like, distinct timeline. And, I mean, working on projects myself, if you have no timeline at all, I could very much see in software development that your feature bloat is going to keep going. I mean, again, look at Star Citizen, right? I'm not sure that will ever come out, even though it's been in development forever, and they keep adding features, and there's more stuff, and you have a fully funded thing and no distinct timeline. It's hard to progress, right? So... 0 crashes, Revenant. We did switch computers if you missed that, but so far the game has not crashed a single time. I mean, we'll see what happens, but this seems like a bad idea to go down here, but we'll do it anyway. Whee! I don't know the engine can keep up with this here, but like she's holding her like assault rifle, like, oh, I don't want to get it wet. Tunnels, too. Those are some nice stretchy textures here. It's pretty aggressive to, like, make your own engine with this kind of physics interaction for the era, but it sounded like they... I love her, like, you know... More dinos. I don't run low on ammo here now. It'll be good if we can find another weapon. Hard to kill all the raptors. And it's mostly just raptors everywhere. There's just so many raptors. Oh, I'm going to have to jump down here, aren't I? Oh, there's 2 raptors down there. I don't think I have enough ammo for this. So there's 3 down there. Anyway, I can... I'm already falling down. This may not end well. They're like, hey, why don't you come down? We got candy down here. I can. I'm not sure. Just make him mad, probably. Oh, come on, lift the rock. I'll take that, you jerks. That killed one. That literally killed one. Well, that worked, I guess. I'm out of rocks, but I'm very shocked that I actually took care of one of them, so... So... That's 1 less raptor. So there's only 2 down there now, so that's good. Let's save again, then we're gonna whoop whoop our way up here, I guess, so... We're not! We're now dinosaur food. Come on. Good thing I saved. You can't fall very far, which, I mean, again, you're human, right? So, but that can be a little irritating, so... We'll go back down here, and I have to come down that slide, I'm guessing. Eating Solar, welcome. Nice, you got your slot 1 machine working. That's what we're playing on now. It was not the original plan. Well, the other machine is also slot 1, I should say, so... Can I come down here?
3 left.
Yeah, I can make them scared of me, and because they seem to run when I hit them enough. I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Jump, jump, jump. Ah. Nice echo in here, too. Oh, yeah, now we're, like, speed jumping here. Oh, I wish I could see this from the third-person view here. On, you can do it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Embrace the jank. Holy crap, it did it. Alright. Keep jumping. This seems to work. And again, it's like, so I haven't seen the newer... Oh, for Pete's sake. I haven't seen the newer, Jurassic Park movies, but it's the same thing. They just keep making dinosaurs, and dinosaurs keep eating people. It's like they would figure it out sooner or later that it's not a good business strategy. Goodness, there's so many raptors here. Don't mind me. Leave me alone. Not to my knowledge, no. We're just kind of jumping our way through the world here now. Oh, wow, you got a cross there, too. Wow, nice, little physics thing going on. Are they still chasing me? I think they're ignoring me now. They're like, I'm not gonna eat that. That's crazy food. Yeah, we ran on the P3450 earlier. It ran okay on the Voodoo 3, but then we had some problems, namely that the textures were corrupted in some spots, the audio was broken. Woo! No map. I think it will. You can press F1, it will tell me. Jungle, keep going until I find civilization. I can do this, just to give an idea. Should we save and jump off? I feel I should save and jump off. Geronimo! Vertigo! Oh! Oh no! How could I have died? Wow, look at the textures. I mean, look at the stretch of those. That's like one single texture stretched to the, you know, whatever. I did update it there, Pixel, so. Should be the correct one now. But I did not see it until later, so. Yeah, we're playing on the P3 1 GHz now, but I did switch the specs earlier. The hopping seems to be quite effective in confusing these dinosaurs. So, no, can't go there. They just don't know what to make of it when I'm jumping around, but it seems to me that it's a... Maybe it isn't faster, but it sure seems like it, and the dinosaurs get thoroughly confused. I don't fancy my chances of getting up on this log here to cross this. It feels like this is going to be a bad time here. Can I? I don't think I can. It's just here for decoration. Lame. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if the raptors only see you when you're on the ground. Like, they can't see you when you're in the air or something like that. Something silly, you know, along those lines. Like, it's not detecting. Ian David Snell? Or Shell? It feels like it doesn't seed or, oh, there they are. There we go. Keep jumping. It wouldn't surprise me if they don't detect your position unless you're walking around the ground or something. Something silly like that. There were so many guns before. Now I don't see any. Oh, there's a raptor. Jump! Jump! Come on. Faster. Arms are getting tired from all this jumping here. Doing all the hard work. There's a lot to like here, even though that, you know, it's unfinished and has the jank, and I know that the game gets kind of less interesting the more you get further on, because they had to cut so much content. Come on. Come on, do it! Kill me! Kill me now! Well, no, don't do that, but I need to get up here, right? There we go. So they get a running start. Just turn into a freaking, like, super athlete here now, jumping her way around everything. Alright. Whee! This is like a platforming section, I guess can be generously described as that. Oh, I should not have jumped there. Alright, Pixel. See you later. Why am I jumping there automatically? There we go. Just came to see the awesome power of the gigahertz in the Voodoo 5, and it sure is just making mincemeat out of this game. Hey, we made it to the top, whatever this is. This is loading here, I assume? Whoa, look at this vista here. This is pretty... There's the mountain, off in a draw distance there, clipped. Pretty impressive here. I assume there's a waterfall I'm going to fall into there. And dinos down there. The level of detail cutoff is pretty interesting, because it is just so sharp. And I think that's what they had to do, the concession, to make this run well. Again, we're running this on a machine, again, probably like 3 times the performance than you would have normally done. And also with the highest settings, so... we're running it Direct 3D at 800 by 600 with the maximum settings that it allows. That's pretty much it. Although I should probably check that out. Just switch machine. I'm not sure if I did that. Put a video here. Oh yeah, look at that. Quality's not even max. Let's do the max quality. So we got the max power. There, it looks like the draw distance and the fill-in is a little better now. We're going to save again. I am saving a lot. And I apologize for that, but I also realized that I'm going to die a lot, so... Whee! Splash. Look at that water. Where am I going now? There's a car there. With a gun on it. Oh my. Big dinos. Real big dinos. How can I not? Ah!
Feels about half.
How do you aim this thing? Hi. Can you go to the other side? The jank is strong in this one. Can I pick this up? Oh, the aiming is just awful with this thing. I think they left me alone. Like, well, forget that. I don't know what he's doing over there. I think I got him. You dead? Oh, that big one there doesn't look very nice. You wanna come to the front of this truck? Can you please come to the front of the please come to the front. Oh. Do they really have to have the swallow sound effect? Well, that's gonna be a little challenging to shoot that dude. I know we probably can, but my goodness. And then we'll do our bunny strat again here. Geronimo! Oh, I'm gonna fall out of the water. Okay. not that way, I assume. We're gonna go this way, I think. So we're gonna start bunny hopping here and see if we can just... Again, you could probably kill those, but... Welcome, UK. Well, we're kind of doing Mega Man. We're hopping around here like Mega Man-ish. Come on, hop. Nope. Can I not go this way? I can, come on. Come on. Why are you getting stuck here? Is it like a... Oh, we're actually the level ending here. Okay, so you're not going this way. You gotta follow the power lines, though. The MX cards can be really useful and powerful in the right machine, especially running older stuff, because then, you know, they can get you a lot of performance for pretty cheap compared to the, you know, top-tier cards and everything. It's a nice option. Especially since some of the later MX ones are basically stronger, powerful as older cards, so...
Far away I could hear a Jeep engine idling.
Forget those guys. Don't come after me. Some guns here. Bunny hopping our way through. Come on. Oh. Stuck in the ditch. Come on. Oh, come on. Get out of there. I'm stuck in a ditch. It ditched me. Yeah, it's crazy how the GeForce 3 series cards are pretty expensive and hard to find anymore. Not that they were the best for their era even, or like it feels like... I mean, they're fun to have, but there's many options that are easier to get that are newer that are going to give, you know, better performance. But for some reason, the GeForce 3 cards are pretty expensive. At least from what I've looked at, so... Guns, hut. Well, there's the airplane. We're gonna go check that out for sure. Ah.
Feels full.
Back out slowly so I don't knock the thing over. There we go. Alright, there's the ditch, so it's my mortal enemy. Can I get through the ditch here? Whoa. Okay. Alright, we got a little further. I hate to just keep saving over and over, but I also don't want to have to redo all that. So we have a lot of saves tonight, but it saves our bacon doing that. It's a crashed airplane, yeah. Not the one I came on. Different one. Dramatic music. There a raptor flying? Ooh.
It hasn't been used.
Big gun. Why is there a big gun in this airplane except video games? Let's save this one. I'm going to carry the other one.
Used.
There we go. Yeah, that's the thing too. You gotta kind of look and see what you're using it for too, right? It's fun to have, you know, the rare stuff, but at the same time, I mean, I had a Radeon 8500 all-in-one in this machine for a long time, and that ran great and it was fun. I mean, it was faster than technically it was for the machine when it was 700 megahertz and everything. Yep, that's a big one again. Maybe the ditch will stop them. Stopping me again. Come on. Out of the way.
We released the first Raptor on April 22nd, 1985.
You know, I never read Jurassic Park, and I kind of want to read it now.
22 seconds.
I've watched the movie many times and know it, you know, pretty much by heart, but
Further off into the
I have never read the book. I feel I should. Hopping our way through the countryside. Just like the movie.
By 1987, the first of them had reached full size.
Yeah. The FX cards, I think, have a bad rap, right? I mean, that's kind of the thing with them. It's fun too. Again, you look at some of those and, like, just mention that, if you go with a newer MX card, you can get the same performance, and the MX cards are just dime a dozen, right? So they're still a good choice.
Staked out territory. Our Brontosaurs and 7 T-Rex chose their dominions. Uneasy borders drawn around forest ridges.
Oh, Dino. I'm not going to be able to aim with this thing at all, aren't I? There we go. Ready for some raptor slaughter. Maybe. We're going to miss. Too bad I can't see because of this. Whoa.
Not all the original pieces survived.
Okay, this is ridiculous.
Few adjusted to the new world.
Hasn't been used.
Dance. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog. Duh. There, oh, there you go. The model snapped into place. Come here and die. Good lord. I wanted R to reload, but it has no effect in this game, so. Well, that bigger gun was cool, but it was hard to aim. The recoil there was actually substantial, so. Even though you think that all the guns would have pretty more aggressive recoil than they do, again, holding a shotgun straight out like that, so. That's like the FX, I don't think it's a bad card. I think it's just, you know, when you look at the FX series of cards, right, they just kind of, maybe not the right card for the right time, but if you look at them in a vacuum, I think that's something important when you're messing with retro, is to kind of look at the product in a vacuum too, because you don't have to worry about, like, you know, comparing it to what your money's worth or whatever. It's more fun to get some of that stuff too. And often, you know, you can really
Showers, coffee,
enjoy
conditioning.
cards or retro parts like that in a better light if you don't worry so much about, you know, how good they were compared to the competition or not. So, what now then? Oh, good lord, I gotta operate this thing. I was gonna drop the gun here. No? I did to use it to open the door there, I guess, but
About half a clip.
can I just blow up the fuel thing there? Oh, I need to jump up it and over, I see. Like every one of these puzzles is like this. Ah! Whoops. Don't fail me now, jank. I was worried if you move the wrong box there, you could, like, soft lock yourself, right? Yeah. Alright, I don't think I'm going to need this gun for here, and it's really difficult to jump with the gun, because the gun is actually having collision. Yep. Ah. There we go. First try. Gotta do the Austin Powers spiral there. Yeah, I mean, it's got, I mean, the whole Jurassic Park in general, it's got that King Kong vibe, right, on the Skull Island and all that stuff, but it's very much a King Kong vibe. You get dropped in here like, look at the magnificence of this world. Anything hidden behind here? Well, it doesn't try and pretend like you just, like, came in from somewhere. You just... Yep, and you do not get to bring your guns across the loading. It's just basically like a new load. Yeah, any guns on the ground or anything? Get you started. Will be neat. I think there was supposed to be, like, when you're in the town here in a minute, there were supposed to be, like, sections where, like, a dinosaur might, like, rip off the roof and break the building, but they had to cut that. Didn't have time to add any of that stuff, so... Nothing... The door there. Guess we'll go to the door. Look at that. It's like a... actual little place here now. I'm not sure if it saves on level transitions there, so let's do that. Again, saving a lot, but I also don't want to have to backtrack a whole bunch or play again if I manage to kill myself, which is probably going to happen again. And I committed to the first person too here. Yep, that's exactly how I opened. Oh, God. What's going on with your door or with your hand there?
Security system. Looks like that's still active. 8 left.
So... I have to find an audio log or something that tells me how to... what the code is? Are you gonna tell what the code is, or am I going to jump through somewhere? Nothing old bunny hopping can't solve. It looks like there's maybe a break in the wall over there. Maybe if you know the code, you can get through, but I'm guessing that's part of the puzzle solving here now, so... That looks like a tree fell over there. Ooh, look at this. It's just a pipe that goes right in. Oh, of course there's a little raptor there. Oh, hello.
8 shots.
Where's the rapper? Have at it. Hi.
7. 5.
Man, you don't mess around with the eagle. Nice. Yeah, it probably was. I should have tried 1, 2, 3, 4. The combinations of my luggage. Wow, very wondrous music all of a sudden here.
We sealed off the town, save for a few crucial gates. Southward to the Lumens, eastward to the power plant and laboratory.
Welcome to the Burrows. Visitors, please register at Operations Center. Nice music here. Really be smooth sailing from here on. And it feels like it's got that you kind of want to put this game later. Like, well, there are no vehicles. Like, there's no way they could have added vehicles in this game. I mean, they couldn't. I mean, maybe at some point, but it's like if you look back at again to the era, this is more like those like System, or not System Shock, but the Future Shock games, the Terminator games. It's almost more like that, you know. Any dinos here? Lots of barrels. I bet they explode. There's a dino over there. See the pixelated, like, 3 little lines there? That's probably a dino.
The funny thing was how easy it was. Nobody stops you. Just get on the bus and watch the highway start moving.
Oh, Fallout stuff going on here now?
I guess it's not a vacation if you don't know when you're coming back.
Nothing in here. Wow, the LOD or the pop in there is pretty dramatic. I mean, look at the pixelation on that little house there now, and you go closer and bam! No games still do that, but they're just a little more subtle with it.
8 left.
Random shotgun.
5 shots.
I use the pistol here in these tight maneuver quarters, so...
4.
Desert Eagle. A lot of dinos around here. I kind of want to check out that big building. Feels like I should check that out. Lots of dinos here. Ooh, basketball court. And if this was a game with achievements,
Can with a string.
I guarantee you that would have been something for making that basket there.
That's it. 8 shots. 7. 5. 4.
That's a pretty punchy sound for that shotgun. I'm going to turn it down a little bit, but that works now. Very punchy sound.
Empty.
Like that. Oh, pretty close. Yeah, the SD card stuff works really well. I mean, this machine has a spinning disk in it, but a lot of the machines I have
Hello?
now use SD card solution or, you know, whatever it might be. And when I did the laptop that Toshiba, I used the kind of like the M2 to PCM, or not PCMCIA, but M2 to PATA adapter. That works great, so. Cannot open a door here. Gotta get in another way. Mr. Hammond, that's his house. Fine, I'll go in a different way. I like the problem solving here. And again, it's like, it's just so freaking ambitious, this game. Like, stuff they tried to do here. Go check this house, too. Ooh. Kalashnikov in there, or at least an assault rifle. I'll have to climb up the top and fall down or something. Or just, you know, open a door.
Hasn't been used.
I know it's about, like, finding resources, but it's just, like, random assault rifles laying around in here.
4 shots.
Yeah, we're gonna use this instead.
6 rounds.
We got full ammo. Now then, how do we get in there? So yeah, I'm not walking through the front door. I guess we can check out that church. And save. I won't have to redo all this. I'm worried also, the game hasn't crashed. I'm worried that we're gonna get some janks thing that just kind of, you know, deletes our progress, but no problem so far. Well, besides switching machines, obviously. That would be cool. The question is how fast it would be, but then again, on old machines, it wouldn't really matter. Let's say a good network would be faster than most old machines would be anyway. Anyone in here? Oh, my gun's getting stuck. Yeah, this is a 1.1 patch. I think there's, at least right now, so, yeah, we have the 1.1, which is the last official patch for this game installed right now. Nice little, like, Tropico city here. Early statue of Hammond. Really? Oh, J.R. Burroughs. Never mind. Okay. There's a raptor hanging out there. Pop in.
5.
Whoa!
4. 3. That's That's it. Hasn't
dead?
been used.
I think it's dead. It just kind of like did something there. I think it's dead. It's deactivated, but it did not go into its kind of die trigger state. Interesting. Okay. Whoa. This was not designed to render indoor areas very much. This is... Huh. Floppy. Can I put it in somewhere? Is it a keypad or a access card? It feels like that would be useful, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Carry it around, I guess. Multipass. Come on. Oh, stuck in the jank. Bulk foods. Look at that.
5 rounds left.
Freaking sniper rifle. Why is this in a church? I guess they're holding up in here, I suppose. Again, it's like these dinosaurs are like dangerous and scary and everything, but I mean, shouldn't be too hard. Like, come on, get the gun. Like locking doors and stuff. I know the whole thing with the raptors being able to open the doors, right? But man, things just went really bad here. Then again, this is the second site. I think the idea here is that this has been abandoned. Backing up so that my gun doesn't get stuck in my... Oh! Problem with these long guns. It's just real difficult to maneuver them. Hello, Raptor. How's it going? He's still there in the world. Like, I can push and stuff, so... Well, look at that. We can go up there, too. Lots of resources here, but... Where am I going? Yeah, I have a whole bunch of mixture with random network cards. I mean, all my retro machines have a network card in them, because I just use that so much. Oh, almost. At least I didn't die. Did I drop my gun up there now? Son of a... Where's the gun? Did it fall down? Oh. Physics. How do they work? Empty room here? Empty room again. Again, they weren't trying to focus this on the...
8 shots.
It's just near impossible to maneuver around with a gun equipped. I mean, it's just like, it just gets stuck on everything. If she could just carry it, like, down or something. There's a pistol. I'll drop that, too.
8 left.
I don't want that one.
Feels full.
There we go. Got a little pistol. Have a saloon here? Who's that? Oh boy. Oh, baseball bat. That's useful for dinosaurs. But yeah, the... Dinos in here is an empty bathroom. Okay. Also an empty bathroom. That checks out. Howdy, Pilgrim. There's a lot of random weapons laying around this town here. Is there a tower here? Okay, where did my sniper rifle thing go? That would be the fleshy textures that we saw earlier. They were pretty disturbing. On one level that loaded, the textures wouldn't load correctly. And,
Feels full. Five shots.
and the... Let's see, whoop. When...
5 shots.
So janky. We got to one level, basically, it didn't load in texture correctly, so it kind of had a base texture with some weird effect on it. So yeah, her entire character model with this burned, fleshy-looking thing, and the entire world was just like, I don't even know how to describe it, but it was weird looking. You look back at the replay of the stream to see what we're talking about. And it ended up being that we had to go to the next world or switching machine to make it work better, so... Okay, let's see. So, tower, you can climb up. Man, the level of detail here is just... Wow, look at that. If I remember right, they said that it actually switches us to look at that. It is a 2D image that rotates kind of with you. Notice that it's not an actual 3D object, and now it's a 3D object. Like, that's how they save... that's how they save, like, performance, so... That's... swelling music. Otherwise, it's run quite well.
Feels full.
Ow. It's... Besides the issues we have with that first machine, it's run quite well. I mean, again, taking that out of the mixture...
5 shots. 3. 2. Empty. Feels full.
They go into a death state. Well, that gun was, you know, worth it. I dropped a whole bunch of guns to pick up the other ones here. Where's the other shotgun here? I feel like I need to have other guns equipped. And I mean, playing it now, honestly, it's like, yeah, it's... I think the biggest thing, the hype was there. They clearly had to cut down their vision a lot. And I know the game gets more, you know, kind of almost filler as you progress, too, and less interesting. Because they just haven't finished those sections yet. But it's not hard to see, like...
Feels full.
My goodness, there was so much they were trying to cram into this game. It's amazing it even got to this point, right? So... There's a lot of guns laying around in this town here. I mean, really? This door does not open, no. Flying paint cans, why not? Not a shotgun. And you can't help but, like, admire the just trying to go that far and make this game of this caliber. It's pretty ridiculous. Here, Dino. I see you.
Feels about half.
Good gracious. It's not worth it for this gun if I have to use the entire clip. Like that. Ugh. Hit it. I guess we'll go back into that room and get the shotgun that was in there. They were foretelling Fortnite here, right? Feels like it. Guns in the bathroom in here by chance? Nope. Wow.
5 shots. 3. 2. 1. Empty. Feels full. 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 5 shots.
Engine. I have never played this game this far, and I'm actually a little surprised how much this city here is detailed. And you could tell they spent a lot of time here. And again, put it in perspective with the era we're in, but at the same time, you play like, you know, Unreal or Half-Life from this era, and it looks quite a bit better too, so. But they never intended for this to be played like with 3D in that same way.
Hasn't been used.
Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this.
Looks like 7.
Holster this.
Hasn't been used.
Carry this. Whoa! Okay, I'm gonna go up to that place there, which is the visitor center or something. We're gonna save again. A lot of saves tonight here, but cool thing is the saves, like, it saved us before too, no pun intended. I think we were playing Revenant, I think. Not Revenant here, but when we were playing the game Revenant, we had to switch machine because it did not run very well on the Voodoo 2. So we ended up switching to another machine. Unfortunately, the saves were just straight copies, so you can just copy them over and keep on playing. And that's the case with many of these older games. It's just... Whoa! What was that? I dropped the gun here. Yep.
Feels full.
It's fine.
To seed into everything.
It's fine. That gun just...
7 shots.
That's not going to work here.
Hasn't been used.
Whoa!
Feels about half.
Well, the 3D sound audio worked there because, my goodness, the echo effects. And oh, hi!
Almost out. Empty.
No, 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 no!
6, 5.
The problem with this gun is, like, again, the shotguns and rifles are effective, but you gotta be, like, you can't be that close, because, again, what happened before several times was the dinosaur would walk into the gun model, and then you can't shoot, so... yeah, I think it is EAX kicking in. Oh. Dino, get away. Alright, so you can clearly climb up here. Check that out, too. Yeah, I don't think we're going to finish the game. We're going to probably stop her within the next half hour or so, but made more progress than I thought we would. I'm going to hang out here up on this roof. No dinos on my roof. Oh, there's a gun up there, too. Oh, oh, oh. Whew. There's a lot of just guns laying around. Again, video game, right? But
6 rounds.
the stuck in the...
6 rounds.
Yep, sure is.
6 left.
Come on.
Six left.
If I could actually take it. Ah, come here, gun. Ah.
6 left.
Come on, jank. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting that gun. It will stay in its place there. Let's go check out that big building. That's true, someone magnetized it.
Was I right, Liz?
There's a lot of stuff to explore in this town area. That's pretty cool. I did not realize they had a... I saw that they had a town and everything, but it's pretty impressive, the amount of stuff they have in here.
The island settles itself.
Any dinosaurs in here? I feel like there's going to be dinosaurs in here.
All trace of us. Left to itself, the facility reverts to minimal power, chiefly battery-powered.
Alright, make sure we read these notices here.
It can sustain itself almost indefinitely.
Breakfast... something? Maintenance for data transfer and emergency calls only... Dennis. This means... Okay. Maintenance. Empty room. Any guns in here? Nope. Animal control. Oh, that's animal control, right?
Hasn't been used.
Bless it. I'm finding the most challenges not the jank in general, it's that freaking physics around the guns that are actually in radio. Well, that would be a good place to start, maybe.
Broken. No radio, no phone, no satellite. That's it, I'm dead.
I don't know, you got pretty far so far. But the guns are like wedging.
Hasn't been used.
Okay. What's in here then? Security. Oh, you need the card for that. So you gotta haul that card from the church to over here. Okay, well, let's do that, because I want to know. Maybe that's the actual objective. That was in the church, I'm pretty sure. Yep. I gotta walk over there, get the security card, and walk all the way back here like a freaking doofus. Maybe you can holster it too, but we're not gonna do that, because that's not fun. I know. Bunny hop mode. I don't know what it is with real world locations, if you will, or I mean not existing in real life, but looking like a real world location always hits home better than, you know, your marine space basis and all that kind of stuff. When you have... What the...
5 rounds left.
What the... I was holding space. Why wasn't she shooting? How far back were we? I guess I know I need to bring the security card, but... You can change in a second. See, okay, well, let's go back and get the freaking security card and bring it over there, knowing I'll need it in there. Grr. I, was pushing the space there, which is the shoot button, and decided not to do anything. So, hey, you were dead before, so this is the one that re-triggered.
Looks like 7.
What? She's not shooting! Literally! There's no reload. Space is shot, and I hit shot now, she just kind of does this. I think I'm stuck in like a... There we go. I was stuck in like some kind of use state or something. Oh, jank. Yeah, there's no reload. You just ditch the gun when you run out of ammo. That's just how you do it in real life, right? Let's try that again. That's why... So yeah, that raptor there is stuck in like a semi-death state.
About half a clip. Nearly empty. Empty. 7 shots. 6.
Oh, no you don't.
5. 4.
There we go. Stay dead, too. So that one actually did not die, and I think that the different colors of raptors seems to me that they're just basically stronger and just take more shots, so where did I check that card now? Because I was in here, and I just kind of, whatever... Probably way upstairs, I'm guessing. This is the first, like... I mean, we've had some environmental puzzles where we drop stuff or build stuff up, but it's probably the first one we have to do something to this level. Is it staying here? Yeah, look at that. It stayed in that spot. Key card. We're going to carry a multipass with honor. Integrity. Did I drop it? No. This might be the toughest challenge yet. Whoop! Yep, we dropped it. Oh, there we go. All right, Solar. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this card here down the stairs. So that's the first challenge here. Aim it down. All right, we're good. We're good. We got it through the stairwell. Now we're gonna run like a moron here with this card in hand. Look, I got the key card. Here it is.
Building the town was hard.
Woo! Key card.
Troubleshooting contractors were competent people, but they had to be transported, fed, housed, and afterwards bound to silence.
There we go. We got the key card. We're on our way. Oh, I am a key card carrier, and I'm okay. Shoot dinos all day. All right, Boca, thanks for stopping by. Good night, both of you. We will bring this card over there to where we need to. It's our holy mission. Oh, no, stairs has interrupted our holy mission. You can do it, come on. Now we gotta use the secret strat of backing in here. So I walk forward, she'll drop the card. Alright, there we go.
The facility reverts to minimal power, chiefly battery-powered security systems. It can sustain itself
Or
almost.
crown lad, dropped it on the wall. Okay. Oh yeah. Get out of here. Look at that. That probably opens up the door there. Nice. Let's see. Gate access. John Hammond. All North Muldoon, North Gate, Fontaine, West Gate. Great. Is there a code here? What's it say? Get Hammond's front door keycard back from Wu. So we gotta find Wu then. Man, like full puzzle stuff going on here now. So where is Wu then? We gotta find that building that correlates with that, I guess. Data's on. Ooh. So the security room has just like this room here, but no guns or anything. That seems odd. Oh, you can decide which gate's open. Or is this just show? Henry Wu, A. I just lights him up. So A is up there. We're down here, so we're going all down the street to A, which is the building directly opposite from Hammond's compound there. So, yeah, okay. I'm waiting for a random dino to be here now. Except I'm stuck in the frickin' door. Come on. That's right, I never went through here.
Broken.
Yeah.
No radio.
So I died.
No phone, no cell
I'll just save after this now, too.
That's it, I'm dead.
Animal control.
Hasn't been used.
You gotta embrace the jank, and I mean, even in this sorry state here, sorry, I'm not sure if I said it like a Canadian, this sorry state, I can still see, like, you know, if you embrace it a little bit, it's not terrible. It's just very unique, and of course, rushed to market. But there's no denying what they were going for.
Hasn't been used.
And again, put it in perspective, 1998. Now, I'd probably rather play, you know, Half-Life 1 or Unreal than this for, like, enjoyment, but it's a neat thing to look at, especially the physics interactions. Again, I can't think of any other game that had the sort of physics interaction back then, unless someone else can. So that, has anyone never played this? Or I mean, I tried demo when it came out. I'm not sure how many actually played this and enjoy this. Sounds like there were a couple of people here in chat that were like, oh yeah, you know, they've at least played it through or tried it out or done something. But I have never played it, so... Well, I shouldn't say never. I played a demo, and that's it. Oh, looks like the door is open now there, I think. Maybe not. And I'm a little curious to try... Is the gate open there? No, fully? Oh, we need the key card still, though. And we need another card, a black card. Dr. Wu. Woo! So then we gotta find the black key card, which is somewhere, unless we can jump into this freaking compound somehow. Oh my. I wonder where the black key card is. So the blue one was in the church, so what buildings have we not checked out yet? Good grief. So you gotta carry the black key card over here to open that gate. Woo! Yeah, I really should try that. I know, I saw that from the Kim Justice video too, right? The CE version seems like a really good way to experience the game, because then you get if you take the performance out of it too, it's a smoother experience, to say the least.
Where is the goddamn phone? I want out of here. I want diet soda. I want copy machines and juice boxes and cartoons.
Well, fine. I'm looking for a black key card right now. The physical stuff with a gun here is what makes this so hard. So the CE version, then, I haven't tried it myself, but not only does it increase performance, does it do a whole bunch of patches and fixes to some of the jankiness at all? Or is like, what's the other major components besides the performance and the graphics? Eating super base, but it just feels wrong. Like I feel naked without my gun. What if a dino just randomly hops out? Get in that building over there. Maybe this here has some. Also, it's more fun too to try and like horribly navigate. Construction personnel only. Oh yeah? Watch me. Oh, that's construction personnel only. Okay, well that's important. There's nothing in there. Okay, anyway. Looking for that black key card. Come on, you can do it. Oh. Also empty. Sweet. Okay, well there's, I think, at least one building down in the corner here. Some of these buildings here we haven't checked out. And maybe more dinos. We're going to save again, mostly because I don't want to have to run that far again. We've done a lot of saves tonight, but again, that's what we need to do. There it is, one. There's an X-dino. Bad dino. Bad dino. Okay. This building seems interesting. It's like the primary enemy is just, you kill so many raptors. And I think that's kind of like, I imagine this game starts overstaying its welcome eventually, even though we've made it through like what looks to be like half the game or something. But, you know, eventually it's got to be just nothing new, right?
Buildings were stripped of everything valuable.
Open the door. Keycard? More guns. Okay, well, that's good to know. Keycard. Grass inside. Nice touch. A floating trash can. All haunted, but otherwise cool. So is this game like frame capped or something? Because it seems like it's not running, even with the performance, like... Okay. The Pyro Dinosaur compels you. VHS tapes. Nice. Oh, never mind. Let's see. That's true. Far Cry on low is an interesting experience. It looks pretty terrible. Actually, Suka and I did that a while back. We tested the game on the lowest recommended specs, and it looks interesting, to say the least. It's just funny, because you imagine Far Cry a certain look to it, because it is, you know, a very pretty game when it's got the right settings on.
Hasn't been used.
Kalashnikov. But I'm stuck in the geometry again. When you play it with the lowest settings, it's, yeah, not great. Not great at all. Some games you can play on lowest and have a pretty decent time, but that one may have been the exception here. So we need a black key card.
Had they known that I was bankrupt, workers simply dropped their tools and walked away.
Where is that black key card? Is it in the... I didn't see it in security office. Any dinos here chasing me? Like we're going to see a dino here somewhere that's just going to be like randomly popping out. The door to this building? Any black key cards in here?
Four bullets.
Don't like the shotgun. It's
Feels full.
MP5. We'll take that.
Hasn't been used.
Not gotten used to the movement as much as it's janky and you come in from blank. It's just like, ugh. But now having gotten used to the noodle arm, as it were, it's getting more natural to control it. I assume the black key card must be somewhere in here then. Maybe it was in the security office. I didn't see it, but the bottom of the building fell out there. Check that puddle. It feels like it could be something. Like a clue. Nope, just water. This little thing in it. Yeah, there we go. I managed to get up there. So now, look in here again. It's got to be a black key card somewhere, right? Unless there's a building I haven't checked yet. So everybody says. There goes power all the way through there. And I'll go check the security office again. Is there a mounted gun here? Wow.
Feels about half.
Woo! Woo! Viva la revolution! Okay. Oh, sweet, you can climb up here too. Let's go up here and check. The LOD is just, look at that tree there. I mean, they had to do that. I mean, that's... Oh, no, 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 I'm stuck in the geometry. No, no, no.
Feels full.
Whew. Got out. There's no black key card? Because there was a key thing at the door there, but I guess I can just try and go and open the door. I guess I didn't try, but... because it looked like exactly like the blue key card, right? That's what it looked like. With the reader. But we can go check it out again. I'm going to check the security office again, though, since I'm already here, but... Blammo. Like, it was like this. Over there. What did this clipboard say here? Get Hammond's front door keycard back from Wu. So he has it, obviously. Nothing here. Mostly just, I'm just going to double check here. Even if there is none, I'd hate to just run all the way back and then still not have it, right? So, A is Henry Wu, B is Northgate. So maybe just a different way into his house, I guess, somehow. Alright, so let's hoof it over there. I should probably get another... Oh, that's true. This is just showing it, I think, right? Know your key cards. Yeah, Eastgate. Henry will be green then. Because this is just showing the thing. Like, is it actually... Huh. There we go. Alright, well, we'll run over there and take a look. Might be the last thing we do tonight here, but again, I'm still getting into the game. Oh, look at this. It's pretty cool. It has its very specific charm. And again, they shot for the moon for this game, and, you know, whatever reason, or the multiple reasons that didn't make it what they wanted to, but at the same time, there's no denying what they were shooting to, I mean, just compared to other games that were out at the time. And at the same time, like, the things they focused on, like, it takes a lot of energy and effort to get to this, you know, this level of interactivity and all that stuff, right? But in here. Yeah, it is really bizarre, and I see that probably as, like, an extreme measure they had to do, right? To be able to keep any real level of performance for the machines of the era. There's no way they could have had rendered that far out with 3D, right? But it's I don't know any other engine that does something similar. But the only thing that it reminds me of are, like, the, you know, your Terminator, Future Shock, and those kind of ones, with that kind of, like, early 3D software render 3D kind of thing going on. Kind of what it reminds me of. I'm not sure if those do something similar, but just, like, how it's so flat, and then they're, like, pop, like, aggressive pop in. Like, it just changes the whole, like, thing. And that's what makes it, when you look at a vista in this game, like, it looks really, like, poor quality. So... But it's a choice, you know, you gotta make some compromises if you want that much stuff in your game, so... Oh, it's broken, isn't it? I looked at that. Nice, okay, well that's, so that the CE version then, right, is probably the one that's the best way to experience this game, I'm guessing. That fixes all that stuff, so I should really check it out at some point. It'll be fun to compare it when you take the, you know, the visual stuff out of the way and see how it looks, because then probably kind of at least the visual lives up to the... nope, the compound is all the way through there. So how do we open that door? Already killed that raptor. Whoop, 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 whoop. That jump sound effect does sound like the Quake one. Like someone mentioned that earlier, but it sounds like the Quake one just kind of changed a little bit. Maybe it is Mini Driver doing that sound, but it doesn't sound like it. I feel the aura of this door here. Any Philly cheesesteak?
Maybe if there's a phone line or a radio.
Well, I know it's in that building there. I just gotta get into it. Can I open this door from this side? Nope. That's going good. We're getting pretty far. We have killed a lot of dinos now. We're kind of probably getting to the end here now. But our next step is to get into that office right there. And I do not know. Well, that's true. I could stack something up here. Unless you carry like freaking barrels half across the map, I don't see anything. There's that foam pole there. Nothing above, but there's no like logs or anything. And in theory, I could build a stepladder to get in there, right? That's what the physics engine will let you do. But there's almost nothing here. I feel like there should be some way to open that door. Hopefully it wasn't like something with that security office there. Been in here, I'm pretty sure, but I'm just going to sweep through quick and check. There's a shotgun.
4 shots.
Woo!
Hasn't been used.
Yeah, normally you could probably cheese your way in there too. But I don't see anything to stack around here. Let's see here now. Oh, they land a whole shore from this console. Data lines, security gates. So if I push the button to turn off the gates, do they open then? Is that what I need to do? We gotta run all the way back there and do that.
Four bullets.
Take that, shotgun. I think I run a little faster without it, so... I thought that just showed the gates, but I guess maybe I have to go in there and turn off the security gates. I thought it was just like a map, so maybe I have to go in and press off or switch the gates. We'll try that quick, and then that might be the end of the stream tonight, but fascinating game. I'd be really curious to try out the CE edition and see how it behaves. Because it was so ahead of its time with the stuff they're trying to do. But looking at it now and watching that, you know, kind of documentary from Kim Justice, like, I don't know how they could have achieved what they were looking for. How you would have pulled that off, even with, like, several years more to do this, with the technology at hand. Okay, the gates are open now. So that's all I have to do then? That easy? I should have done that the whole time. I thought it was off when I got there. Maybe that was the one that was on. I was kind of flailing as I was activating stuff. Our health? Yep, health's still good. Puzzles. It's blood. My hand is getting kind of sore from the way I'm holding because it's WSD, but the jump is on Q, right? So that's an interesting control scheme because, yeah, it's WSD, or sorry, it's W, A, D, and X. X is backtrack, not S. And then Q is jump, E is holster. So they have their own little control scheme going for sure. But, you know, not that there was a defined standard in that era. Something easy to forget, too, is that most 3D games from that era, they started their key bindings with the arrow keys, right? And, I mean, I played, you know, Quake original with, like, D, Z, and V or something like that. Like a weird, like broader grip than the WSAD. That became the obvious standard, so... Oh, so this is walk, and this is run. Wow. So I've been running the whole time. Yep, look at that. You should have just, yeah, I should have just left the button open. So I think all the security gates are open now, except Hammond's there. So they locked that one. No, it's not open. Can I just walk in there now? Nope. Ugh. This is broken, isn't it? Maybe I have to have the power off then to open it. Yeah. I think a lot of people play with our arrow keys. I mean, I certainly did too. Locked. It's locked. Locked. Ah, locked. That's, of course, a throwback to the stream we did for Die Hard Nakatomi Plaza. But I think we might call it there for the game for tonight. It's still impressive, as much as it has a jank, and, like, I mean, this is the 1.1 patch. So we're playing this on 1.1 now, granted with a machine that's way more powerful than you would have at the time, Pentium 1 gigahertz, and this would have been, like, at least twice, if not 3 times as powerful. But it doesn't crash a single time, except the weirdness we had earlier with the textures and the sound. But the game has been running, you know, crash-free the entire time, so we'll give it that. But I also know that the game kind of falls flat on its face here after you get past the initial, like, design here, because I know that as you get further, you just have, you know, more and more of way open, right? And it's not as interesting. It's not filled with as much interesting stuff to do in the game, so... oh, I have to push the A button. I thought I did. Alright, well, I'm not going to run back there and push the A button and run back again tonight. That'll be a lot of running around, but... Again, still fascinating game, and I'm curious to check out the CE version, but still worth playing, honestly, because it's just so fun. It's so janky and fun and unique, and especially putting it in 1998, there was nothing else like it as far as, like, physics goes. So, but unrealized potential, who knows what could have been, coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? But I appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. It's a fun game to check out, even though we had to switch computers. At least we could transfer the save files. So we'll see where we stream next week, but I'll think of something. But this is a fun one to check out. So I appreciate everyone hanging out and run around and hang on. Let me Hang on. Let's do it. Bye. Bye. There we go. All right. Thanks, everyone. See you later. Have a good one. Have a good weekend and good night.